Welcome back, everyone, to the 68th episode of Unravel. Today is a bit of a strange session, as we have a player missing, as many of us were under the weather last week, and another player.
All of us except for her.
Okay, all of us except for Sky. Jerry is still sick, throwing up every now and again, and I prefer she not do that over my battle maps, and thus I told her to stay home. The other one, however, moved to the other side of the country and will only be at the table every now and again. Until then, we'll have you on the little tiny screen over there. So.
I was tiny, but now I'm even smaller.
You're larger than me right now, I think.
Taller.
Oh.
Can you send me the link of the rules room?
I think she did.
I already did. In the Discord.
In the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
In important. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm very important.
Try out without an account. Ah, there we go. That's the one I need. Can you roll something?
Yes. Let me see.
There we go. You rolled a 2. Because all your dice are here. So. I'm just double checking if everything works. Everything seems to work. Which is always a treacherous thing. Alright. Last session, 2 weeks ago, you all had made your way to the western side of Illinois, where the jungle meets the of Dorelia, where the jungle meets Dorelia, creating the western border on which Camp Pomoria was situated. There you encountered Kiala, the leader of what remains of the Pomoria Guard, who informed you about what happened, what the current stance is with the orcs in Pomoria and in the general vicinity of the western border. You debated whether you wanted to either fight them or maybe try a diplomatic way or just sneak around the orcs to eventually get into the jungle. Kiala suggested that if you were to confront them, preferably you would kill all of them. You did not seem that as a viable option, and thus you decided to, with her as your escort, travel south for a day to then enter into the jungle a ways away from the now taken over Camp Pomoria. Whilst sneaking through the jungle under the guise of a Pass Without a Trace spell, you encountered an Orc Patrol, successfully evaded them, but you noticed that they were carrying demons with them, more than you'd noticed before. As the one orc you spoke with way back when was of somewhat demonic nature, they now were escorted by large, two-legged beasts with a massive maw and red skin.
Squeaks.
Shut up. They're demons, okay?
They're squeaks.
Okay,
Well, actually, they're not.
Fuck you. These ones are. Avoiding them entirely, you decided to travel further into the jungle. On your second day of travel, you encountered a large cliff with a waterfall.
Oh yeah. Where
you safely made your way down, although Angie somehow really wanted to plummet and hitting the water hard, eventually hitting the water soft through the help of a Featherfall spell. The rest of your travel was uneventful until that evening during Angie's watch. You were ambushed by a mechanical creature, a large metal cat-like construct, who summoned two larger constructs as well, who attempted to fight you, did a number on you, but was eventually, with some luck on your guys' side, defeated. The humanoid-looking constructs, they disappeared. However, the cat itself was left, not plane shifting back to wherever it must have come from.
you should tell Sky about the morale system.
Right, I'll get to that in a second. You guys...
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys sat down, went back into your tents trying to recover, but the bloodshed that was part of that fight has attracted an individual, a creature, or a person, really big person perhaps, that Kiala warned you about as the...
We don't know if that...
You're not 100% sure if that's the creature. That's an expectation, perhaps.
Well, right now, the only one who hears it is George.
Yes, George, who is taking watch, feels the earth shake as something really, really big is coming towards you guys, with you not being able to recover yet from the fight you had just had. Many of you are in single-digit hit points, so we will see how that goes. But you're not sure what's approaching. Before we get to that point, the morale system, which is part of the travel rules that we have, the 2 rules where you don't regain hit points at all from long rests, and you only get your half your level's worth of spell slots. So
you said this to me before, but I didn't know it was the morale system.
No, the morale system works like this.
Okay.
I have to actually look it up because it's at the top of my sheet every time now, just in case.
Okay.
To keep your energy up, you must be able to continue traveling through the rough wilderness. A character must keep their morale high. If the party stays in one place and while in the wilderness stays in place without traveling, they must succeed on the DC something wisdom saving throw, and at the end of the day suffer morale deficiency. Each day the party stays in that location, the DC increases by 5.
By 5?
Yeah, basically meaning that if you sit
in the same location.
Yeah, if you keep sitting still, then you slowly lose morale, which can have effect on how well you work, how well you function. There is a couple of levels of morale deficiency which works similar to exhaustion. If you then continue to travel, then at the end of the day you can make a wisdom saving throw again to get rid of a level of morale deficiency and get some of that back. There'll just be some deficiencies just to make sure you guys don't sit still in one spot and slowly heal up. I mean, you can sit still, and if you guys keep rolling high on your wisdom saves, then you can heal up without having to, face the chance of maybe running into something.
Yeah.
But it's made to just so you can't just long rest by sitting still for a week.
Yeah. Who's all great at wisdom saving? I think
George.
And
George.
Utsil also a bit?
Probably.
Ish.
Not bad, but not great.
And the rest of us is...
I have a +2, but that's it, I think.
I know that Angie and Bess have abysmal wisdom scores.
Yeah, I have a
negative,
+2, but
but
that's
I
it.
am proficient in it.
Oh, wisdom. There you go. So it's an option if you wish to discuss it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
0, so
George,
I don't want to challenge the odds.
you.
There's one relevant question I have.
Yes.
How far into the long rest? Technically, I have short.
Yeah, that's what I
Wait.
wanted to ask too.
You have not finished that. You have not recovered.
By the way,
So there's not been an
I
hour.
couldn't hear
Uh,
George shit.
Not enough to heal back up. You did just dismantle the cat?
He asked about if we had a short rest already.
Oh,
No.
okay.
In your track of your long rest, you have not gotten a short rest. For the purposes of this. Let me...
Just checking.
Oh, that's an actual
With
flaw.
you, Chera.
Hmm?
The 12 temporary hit points I also spent last session, right?
Those would be the first thing you lost.
Yeah, those would be the...
Yeah, just checking.
Yeah,
because-
if it's on the right, no, that's just the standard one I wrote down.
Okay,
from
but I know what it is, so I.
Yeah, I
erased it.
didn't. So I just wrote that down for myself.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, you lost those.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
You only have your hit points left.
So, George, with your higher perception, you would notice that whatever this
Hey,
thing
we're not
is that's
dead.
approaching is relatively far away. It's not like right behind you. But it's in the vicinity and seems to be growing closer as the ground softly shakes and a nearby puddle creates rings with every step.
George would quietly shake everyone awake.
Okay, so you go into the tents, everybody slowly gets woken up, and with a whisper, you all wake up. And so you gotta get charging.
What is it? I want to sleep.
We're gonna move. Quick. Quietly.
Why?
Hear the ground shaking? That's not me doing that.
Even those with
Something
lower
big is
passive
approaching.
perceptions begin to notice that.
Oh, fuck.
So we need to get the fuck out of here and hide.
What do we do with the tents?
I don't give a shit about the tent. Just let them stay
But
here.
it's a sign of life here.
So be it.
It's a jungle. There's a lot of life here.
We have no time to clean up.
Well, in that case, and I grab out my Barrel's Pride rapier, and I ask you if it's okay to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Sure.
I start
asked the
grabbing my
party.
stuff quickly.
Sure.
Sure.
Whatever I can just like.
But in a
put down.
hurry,
Yeah, in a
regardless.
hurry.
Like that.
Grab
Standard
the
equipment.
eggs, yeah.
Not the tents that are setting.
Not
Yeah,
the tents and
no,
the
but-
bedrolls.
No, those are not.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I can cast Pass Without a Trace if we would like to stealthily move away to some spot.
You guys want to hide?
Yes.
I guess
There's a
so.
few options in that. You can either just get away as far as possible and not have to worry at all about it seeing you if it does come to your camp, because you'll be so far away that you can't even see it. Or you can try and stay closer, so you may be able to see what it is, but there's also a chance that it finds out what you are.
With pass trace, I would say.
Yeah, I feel confident in my stealth ability.
Unless somebody has another option.
Well, it is for a minute, Pass Without a Trace, and I can cast it again, but I would have
Pass
to
Without a
speak.
Trace lasts for an hour, I'm pretty sure.
Right. Sorry, about 1 hour. So, if it passes within an hour, it's okay. But if it spots our camp and sees, hey, I want to stay here, then
I mean,
I'd like to get our tents back.
yeah.
we can,
We paid money for this.
if we don't want to risk us, I could let Fink stay behind, and then we can run further away and have Fink spy.
That's a good plan. Let's do that.
Okay. So, are we gonna get far away, or are we gonna stay close?
Well, how far can Fink stay away?
As long as we're on the same plane.
That's pretty far.
That's pretty
So
far.
I can be on this side of the planet, and you can be on that side of the planet.
That's assuming that the
Well,
planet
it's
is
round. If it's flat, I can be here. And you can be
I mean, I think George only believes that.
It's a donut.
I mean,
It's a total.
shouldn't we stay
It's an anvil.
close for the tents?
Well, we can pick them up later if
Fink is staying behind, and maybe the Dragon of Zira also.
yeah.
But would we know the way back to Fink?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope so.
There is the two options between staying close and staying further away. The staying further away just kind of secures that you're safe from whatever this is, that it won't see you instantly. But
Go further away.
yeah, that doesn't mean that you're just way off in the distance. Right?
Okay, let's go for
Then I would like for everybody except for Fink to roll for stealth with Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
And
What does Pass Without a Trace
Plus
do?
10 on your stealth checks. Additional to what you already have.
Plus 10.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And I would like for Fink not to roll with Pass Without a Trace because he's outside of the 30-foot circle, but with advantage because of his
He already
camouflage
has-
thing,
yeah.
right?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Mine is okay.
You also rolled for 0? Okay. What'd you get?
A 30.
30. What did Bess get?
Best got a.
We'll get to Fink later, so.
Yeah. I have some math. 23 with Pass Without Trace.
With Pass Without a Trace. Alright. Angie, what'd you get?
15.
With-
With Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Ooh.
Witzel.
35.
5. George.
25 for
0. Okay. Divided by
What's your
the
stealth mod?
6 of
Plus
you.
6.
Gives you an average stealth, for the record.
I rolled 19.
Gives you an average stealth, for the record, of 23.66666. So it's pretty fucking good still.
23
Fink,
is
however.
really good.
On his own,
17.
17. Okay.
Decent.
No, it's okay.
Could be worse.
And where is Fink hiding?
This is enough.
Out in the open.
Right, I don't know.
Hide in plain
Just
sight.
floating 15 feet above the ground.
On a tree.
I mean, that's what I need to know. Where's
Yeah,
Fink?
he's like
it's
away
it's like
from
a
the.
bug, right?
He's like caterpillars. He's
Yeah,
tiny.
you can be on a tree.
Yeah, he's like a little bit away, but he still can see. But then like on a tree, kind of like in the leaves, a little bit from above. It might be a bad idea because if the thing is big, then it might be an height.
How high up? How high up? Sorry.
Yeah, how tall are the trees?
The trees go into the like 34 or like higher than that, even like 50, 60 feet.
Around like 20-25 feet up.
20, 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
And you're looking through Fink as okay.
That's best.
You all go away from the source of whatever this is and hide a little further away into the woods behind some shrubbery, making sure that whatever it is will not notice you. With the addition of magic, you feel pretty secure, but you can also not risk looking over and seeing what it is, as you may reveal your position. But you're at a safe distance, outside of the trajectory wherever this thing may be going.
Does the dragon also need to roll?
No, the dragon does not, because she can make it disappear and appear as you wish.
Oh, okay.
Or like fly into the bag, and it's a null factor.
I guess the dragon would then try to also observe.
She can't see through the dragon. The dragon can only let her know whether or not there is something, not what it is. It's not a familiar. It's just a little robot helper.
Oh, okay.
So it can stay behind. It would have to roll for stealth.
No, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I don't know its stats.
Okay.
Fair.
Very well. Looking through Fink's eyes at a safe distance, Bess, you notice the following. A creature of huge size, slowly lumbering its way through your camp. Not necessarily destroying any of your equipment,
Hey.
but also not being too careful to step around it. You see a large green, yellowish skinned creature with red scars in the shapes of orcish runes. You do not read orcish, right?
No.
So you don't know what they mean.
No.
Fuck, you skipped that. Nice. You see sticking out from pieces of its thick leathery skin the heads of arrows and tips of spears that the once stuck into its body has since been broken off, but it has not been able to remove from its body. A large bipedal reptile creature with a square-ish head with a massive jaw kind of sniffs around your camp, mainly ignoring your camp itself, but the few 20, 30 feet away from it where a lot of the bloodshed happened from the fight, kind of like pushes its nose through that and seems to, with a thick, meaty tongue, kind of lick some of it up. Kind of lumbers there for a second. It does, at one point, kind of like look over to where Fink is, as Fink is kind of like adjusting and the flapping of wings is relatively loud. Fink, however,
climbing at the moment.
Fink, however, is fitting enough with the environment that even though it's noticed, it doesn't take enough. It doesn't do anything about it. It's just there. Fink also doesn't do anything suspicious per se, except for look at it. It's too high up for it to reach. So you watch the creature lumber about for maybe 2 minutes before it tries to look for where there's more of that. It's a really high stealth average. And it does seem to pick up a trace for a second. And it begins to move. Slightly in the direction of your party, but it may be off by like 30, 40 feet in the direction it's traveling. You're not sure. And it begins to lumber in the direction in which you know you and your party are hiding. What do you do?
So a big green thing is heading our way. It smelled the blood. It might be off a little bit, but only a tiny little bit.
So what should we do?
I have a question. Is that possible? Because we can be tracked except by magical means.
Okay.
That
Tracked.
seems-
That means you're leaving behind tracks, steps, like
It's
footprints in
without
snow.
trace, yeah, but I
don't
think
need-
it could also be like smell. because that's also a track
Right.
you leave behind.
Um,
Because it's a magical spell, and
okay.
it's in the description literally.
Flat Earth.
You have the knowledge of that spell and whether or not that applies, so you'll find out.
Oh, okay.
So it's up to you to whether or not you want to include that information in this conversation.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. Tracking like that would also count for smells.
Okay.
So do we move?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it smells. We can see. Who's the most heavily wounded of us?
Me and
Angie.
Angie and yeah, you.
Yeah.
I mean, I have only 1 hit point.
Yeah, and I have 6.
It begins to come closer to the point that all of you slowly begin to feel the vibrations in the floor again.
Mm-hmm.
And here are those steps as it like moves through the brush and the trees, snapping off twigs, heading in somewhat your direction, but not directly for you.
To me, there are several options. I think, I mean, I have a spell slot left for 5th level mass cure wounds, but I don't know if that would help reduce the scent of blood. I don't know if it's still working right now or not.
You guys could hide again, or hope that whatever your current stealth is good enough.
Yeah, it's perceiving right now. Shall we make a stealth check again?
Because Janty might roll
Stealth
shitty.
check.
Yeah, okay. So, shall we hide somewhere else again?
If you have no faith in yourself.
I don't know, I've never done this before. Not heavily wounded.
Fair enough.
You can also sit still and hope that it just picked up. a
Yeah, I
wild
don't
trace.
like that risk, so no.
I mean, you can roll again, but that makes the chance that you might roll lower.
Yeah, still, it's
I mean-
plus 10.
Let's go again.
I
Okay.
feel pretty stealthy right now.
In that case, I would like for all of you to roll a stealth check once again.
And we are still within the hour, right?
Again,
Yes,
with
yes,
the
yes.
percent?
It's one worse than before.
We're still within the hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
We're making a stealth check again.
Alright,
Yeah, mine is lower.
Sky,
24.
24.
There goes my
Tess.
3.
22.
22. Angie,
29.
Ooh, nice.
29. Utsal,
17.
17.
Natural 1.
Really?
Yeah.
George,
Okay.
George has a 20.
and Zira.
0 is a 19.
Yeah, it's a bit low.
Divided by the 6 of you, 21.3. Or 0.8.
We should have stayed.
0.83333.
Yeah, but we're also pretty
You guys all move, not believing the spell to work as well. You move a little away to get out of the path of wherever this creature is. You once again hide, just quickly enough for it not to spot you in your movement. You feel the tremors in the ground. Creature begins to pass you to the point that now you guys can see it.
What is it?
It's a similar large bipedal reptile-ish creature with a massive maw, huge size to be specific, heavily scarred, some with orcish runes.
What do the Orcish runes say?
The orcish runes that are on its body, which you can read, are runes meaning binding or control, and fury and strength.
Binding or control?
Binding and control, or fury and strength. They seem to be carved over its body, but they don't seem to like glow or be active in any way. You all notice that aside from that, it has heavy battle scars. It has arrowheads and spearheads still sticking out of its body in places where it wasn't able to remove them. And it seemed to have picked up on a faint trail from in the direction you headed, but even as it passes your previous hiding spot, it doesn't seem to stop or linger. The spell having, indeed, sufficiently protected you from being tracked. And it heads off, continuing in a northward direction, you having evaded the encounter with this creature.
Oh, fuck!
That's about 10 minutes after it leaves.
Yay!
I was on a fucking rock the entire time. The natural one.
It wasn't a rock.
Oh.
We now sleep.
So the rock, or are you just happy to see me?
Wow. That's a good one. I should write that down.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Should we see if the
Well, sleep at the camp.
Should we see if Worm is still living? Okay, go back to camp.
Yeah.
What is it? Caterpillar. Kind of worm.
Fake kite.
Is it not like a snail? No. Okay.
It's like a snake.
It's a caterpillar.
It's a thing.
But the mini is like a snail.
It's like
It's a caterpillar with wings.
So, banana. It's not a butterfly. It's a butterfly.
It's a caterpillar with wings, not a butterfly.
Caterpillar with wings, not a butterfly.
At one point, it makes it into a cocoon with wings. Alright. You all head back to your camp, and you see the heavy paw marks that had left through your camp, having narrowly avoided any of your tents, maybe having stepped on it here and there, but never hasn't broken any of the building materials, hasn't ripped open any of the fabric. Your tents are still intact, although slightly crooked, maybe. You guys all go back to bed. You continue your watch, which ends uneventfully.
I'd hope so.
You guys can all take a long rest, which means you get half your hit die back, which I don't think any of you had expended as so far.
Not yet. Although now I am.
Don't get spell slots back, sadly, or you don't get health back, sadly. But you can get spell slots back, and you can spend hit die to get health back.
Oh,
like
right.
half our level, right, or something.
No, you can use all of your hit die, but if you half your level's worth, yeah, so 5 levels are worth of spell slots.
So I regain my spell slots, my magical items, and my...
Yes. Everything comes back.
Restoration?
Everything comes back except for not your full spell slot and no hit points.
Okay, how
Unless
many
you-
spell slots do I regain?
5 levels worth. Be that 1 5th level, or 4th and a 1st level, 5 first levels, 2 second levels and a 1st. That's up to you.
Why do I have the 2nd, a 4th, and a 5th?
It's up to you which one you want to choose.
Impossible to spend.
Because I used a Mass Cure Wounds and I used a 4th level Shatter, which did nothing.
That and you can expend hit die.
Well, I can regain my 2nd level.
Yeah, we also get Constitution modifier on this back.
Yes,
right?
every
Yeah,
hit die you
that's so
expend,
much.
you can add your Constitution modifier to how much you heal as
Well,
well.
not for you, but for me it is.
Yeah, okay. OMG, I've never rolled this high, I think. 6 plus 6, 13.
Angie, you want to get some health back? I assume you want to with 1 hit point.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You can also expend hit die to get health back. But those hit die you will only get back next time you sleep.
Question.
Or half your hit
I'm
die.
gonna
Yeah?
use-
Do I also regain the Necklace of the Heart hit points?
Yes, those just any magical items keep working as they normally.
Okay.
Even with those temporary hit points.
I'll also make the treats again. And I'll give them to... Who did I give them to
I'm
last?
not sure.
Give him to
I think...
3.
I have 21 hit
How
points
many?
at the
How many
moment.
do you have?
It's
Right.
proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah.
4.
It should be.
Sarah.
I'm back
and
at total
George.
right now.
Okay.
For Angie.
One
Yeah,
second,
George or
Angie. You didn't get the. I don't think you got the hit points correctly. You rolled 5d6, which was eventually was 20, right?
Oh wait, sorry. No, you're correct.
But for every roll you do, you can add your Constitution modifier as well. So you used 5 dice. Your Constitution modifier is 4, so that's an additional 20 on top of that.
Yeah, no. That's
And you
correct,
could
sorry.
expend more than 5 hit die. It's just next time you sleep, you only get half of them back. Right?
I'm
So
aware.
So you got 40 hit points now, not 20.
Yeah, 41.
Oh yeah, because you already had one hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sufficiently happy with that? You don't want to roll more?
I'm safe now.
You can also cast healing spells on yourself if you want to.
I know. And I get 5 sorcery points back.
No, you get all your sorcery points back.
Yeah, those you just get back.
Yeah.
We change it from me because I would get all my spell sets back on a short rest.
Right.
How are we
We
gonna do
changed
that?
it for you.
Yeah, to a
Did I
long
write that
rest.
down here or did I
don't
stupid
know.
it?
It would be logically, it would be a long rest.
I think for you we did for you it counts the same. It's just on a short rest you can also get 5 levels worth back.
No, technically, in a long rest, we just give everything.
I just looked at my
Because I say so.
We
You
can take
get
an
the
extra
health
hour
tree
in the
as well.
morning.
From the chef. The health tree.
And I
I
figured
wrote that down somewhere. I don't remember where.
I don't remember either.
It's temporary.
Yeah, you get it back on a short rest
you get
or a long
a
rest.
treat as well, and you get a treat as well from the
Okay.
chef feed.
And how many?
It's 1d8. Wait. Let's see. Short rest. Equal to my proficiency bonus, which is 4.
1d8 plus 4.
No, just 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I wrote it down now for you as a warlock. It's just on a short rest you get the same benefits as you do on a long rest. The long rest isn't the same as multiple short rests, because I say so.
Sure, it doesn't make sense.
Fuck you. It's a janky system and somehow I need to make it work. I mean, you can take multiple short rests instead of a long rest, but then you get possible exhaustion, don't get your hit die back, stuff like that. I know it doesn't make sense, okay? It makes mechanical sense, and that's all we needed to.
Otherwise, I only have 2 spell slots, and then during short rest you get
Okay, that's
nothing.
better.
That's kind of.
Takes away part of your class, which is not the point. That or the spell slots thing doesn't count for you, but... Alright. Sky, have you done everything you wanted to do?
Yes.
Bess, have you done everything you wanted to do? Angie, have you done everything you wanted to do?
Yes.
Utsula, have you done everything you wanted to do?
I'm still calculating, but yes.
Okay. George, have you done everything you wanted to do? Has Zira done everything she wants to do?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, new day, new adventure. I need one of you to roll 2d4 for me.
2.
Yes.
Last time I was, but I was on that spot.
You guys can decide yourselves who is going to do.
I think it's Max's turn.
You guys want to do in turns? Maybe just.
Yeah, well, why not?
Because I think we just did it from the.
Yeah,
your left.
Yeah.
I'm no longer. I'll let it up to you. You guys can decide the order. Yes, it's 2d4. Random encounters now. 6. I need you to roll another d4.
6.
That's not possible. It's impressive. What'd you get? 4. Okay, very well.
Wow, I'm still not up to full.
Have you spent everything or like 5?
As you guys wake up in the morning and you slowly begin to get ready for the day, you expect at one point the morning fog to clear between the forest's trees.
We don't forget the hourglasses.
The hourglass, I know.
Yeah, I also.
I'll let you know when the hourglasses are no longer normal. But the fog this morning does not clear, making it harder for you to navigate your way through the forest. This is a skill challenge. I need the party to succeed on 8 skill checks.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
To continue your travel without losing a day. If you fail, you may not travel correctly today. But we'll see how badly you guys roll. So, to navigate in the right direction over a long period of time through a forest with fog, where you can't see the no direction, or no easy direction at least, from the sun or anything like that, how do you aid your party in continuing your travel today?
Yeah, we should discuss what skills everyone wants to use, I think.
Yes, because you can only use a skill once. But
Yeah.
I can use survival. I can use I can use athletics. Maybe
In what way?
go up into the trees.
Yeah.
I
And
maybe
look out.
can use nature.
I could use nature as well, but yeah.
I mean, that's the highest I can get.
I think I could use perception
that's useful.
on hearing, but not like seeing something.
Yeah.
I also have history, but I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, I also have history, but
I also have history, but
I
I'm not
wouldn't
sure.
know what to do with that.
I can also do performance and see which side responds to my song, and then run in the opposite side.
I'm gonna persuade the forest.
Yeah.
Persuade the mist.
Yeah.
Receive the mist.
Yeah, I don't know if I can stealth through the mist, because then you will lose me.
Can I climb? I think climbing up the trees.
Yeah.
is probably-
I mean, you can investigate maybe which way to go.
Yeah, that would be something for Zira, I think. Investigation.
you want to use athletics to climb into the trees.
and see and go above the fog.
That is a valid way. I'll say DC 16 because they're high trees here. They're jungle trees.
Can I use rage?
No, because rage won't last. It will only last for 6 seconds, which is not enough to get you all the way to the top. So no, I'm afraid.
If I hit Utsil,
And you have to climb into the trees with him.
Wait, I can, with persuasion, I can inspire them to give them.
You can give them inspiration.
Alright.
I'd like inspiration.
Well, okay.
Use your performance in that sense.
Yeah, I can also use performance.
That's helping someone else with a skill challenge
No, I
rather
mean
than...
as a skill check.
I mean, if you
Could
have
I?
a way of... Not to aid him in his skill challenge. If you find a way to use it separately...
I'm just giving you inspiration. So it's
Sip.
like
D10, right?
D10, yes.
Let's see. That's a flat 10. You said a 16, right?
Yes.
10 plus 1 is 11, plus 9 is 30, 20.
That's 1 out of 8 successes. Navigate your way through the jungle.
George, use possible.
How?
Doesn't work. Buddy.
Ate a little bird, so it tells you where to go.
That is nature or animal handling, I think.
That would be more animal handling.
Yeah.
No, aid like heal a bird.
Heal a bird.
George can't talk to birds now.
Yeah, that's
But you want
what I would
to...
read.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a medicine check. I would say it wouldn't be terribly difficult, so good considering your status as a healer. I would say DC 13.
Guidance is the thing I could apply.
Yes, you could. Because guidance is something you can spam. What was that?
Mail.
Oh, you got mail.
I've
You
got
got
mail.
mail.
27, easily success. Yeah, you keep everybody up and healthy throughout the day. Anybody who stumbles,
Sprains
an
their
ankle.
yeah.
Gets a little boo boo underneath.
gets a little boo-boo, you give a little kissy, making sure they can all keep going. It's a second success out of 8.
Orgy.
That is something though to consider that people need healing. Like harder people particularly still need.
I'm on 86 hit points.
Right.
Out of my 104.
Does anybody else have a skill?
But I should be good.
I mean, I can heal and get the spells back.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, in the case of the same thing as George does, because he's checking if everyone is okay, I'd like to play a song to keep up the good mood. A song I've sung before on stream.
Keeping up the morale.
So, keep
Go
up the
ahead
morale.
and roll a d20. I would say DC. Keeping up the morale isn't terribly difficult, although you have to play whilst walking. I'll say
Yeah.
DC 15.
But I'm okay with walking and playing at the
And then
same
you
time.
trip
I hope.
over.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
DC 15.
Why, for fuck's sake? It's 13.
Doesn't an Eloquence Bard have a thing, though?
What?
Doesn't Eloquence Bard have a thing with skill checks? I'm not sure if it
It's
applies
for
to your...
persuasion and deception.
Okay, so 13 and DC 15.
It's not a performance thing. Yeah.
It's not a success.
Yeah.
Every now and again, whenever Bree sings,
Why,
she
you
stumbles and plays the wrong note. Morale's going up, but not enough to actually aid the party.
Why are... I hate my dice.
I can use survival still.
Use fly.
Fly's a spell. I need you to use. It's a skill chance, so I need you to use
Investigation,
skills.
I guess.
Fly plus a skill would work.
If you could, you can tie our fly to Arcana, for example.
Arcana. I have nothing
Well,
useful. I have
Zira
deception.
can fly with
Whoa.
Arcana.
Yeah, we're the social types, so
Can
we
Zira
don't
fly?
have anything for using.
Yes.
History is mostly for like remembering stuff, like lore and
Yeah.
things, not directions. It's survival.
Not per se,
Yeah.
unless you find a way to spin it that it fits.
Yeah. What can I use insight to guess what direction we need to go to?
Insight's more about people
Yeah.
rather than.
And animals, right? Also predict their behavior.
That'd be more animal handling,
Yeah, okay.
but Zero wanted to do something.
Yeah, Zira wants to use Arcana to use, if need be, that's up to you, when or how. Let's say things like levitate. To use Arcana to use magic to aid any hurdles.
I would say to do that, I'll give you a DC and I'll let you decide which spell you want to use, but whatever spell you use reduces the DC by the level of the spell. For example, Fly would reduce the skill challenge DC by 3,
But
Levitate only by 1.
if she casts at a higher level,
She can't cast at higher level than 3.
um,
You, however,
I can cast it.
that would help you, but
Yes, but she does have a +9.
Yeah, true. It's not bad.
I'll say DC 15. And it's up to you
DC 15.
which spell you want to use.
Can I roll and then decide, or
No, you
I
have to do
now
that before.
decide and then roll?
Yes.
I'll use some like spider climb.
Hey, that works.
It's a second spell.
So that reduced the
that
DC to
DC
13.
Chair is at home like, what are you doing?
That was interesting, but that's really good. That's a natural 18. So
That easily beats the DC. Jira aiding with directions in the same way that Utsul did in the beginning of the day, keeps you going in the right direction, without Utsul having to exert himself by climbing up every time.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
I only have investigation and history that are not absolute bad.
If you can think of a way to utilize those, you can use them.
I have an idea.
Go for it.
If we
You guys need 5 more
spot
successes.
any creatures along the road, I'd
Mhm.
like to, I'd like to scout before the group and be stealthy and
Mhm.
go back to them to see if it's safe.
Yes, you want to scout the road ahead.
Yes, and
With
stealth.
Using stealth. Very well. Go ahead and roll stealth check. I'll say DC.
Please.
Because everything in this, you're not in your element. The jungle is different from your home.
Yeah, I know.
I'll say DC 15.
Okay. Please give me some. Yes, that's a 28.
28. Is that using... Oh, right, because
No,
you're
it's not
expertise.
pass without trace. It's just a +10 on my stealth.
Okay,
How many do we have already?
4 out of 8 with 1 failure.
Yeah, that was the.
Okay.
How many
Four-
failures?
4 successes, 1
Performance
failure.
also fail.
How many failures can we get?
You
Why
stealth-
not?
You stealth it.
I stealth it. Yeah.
Can we do
Can
one
I-
person? What are you gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, can I use investigation to see to investigate what way we should travel,
How do you?
or is it to survival?
What do you investigate to do so?
I mean, the surroundings, as much as I can see from the sky.
Investigation is more like
Path, that's
close up. Doing that would more be perception or survival.
What's your investigation?
yeah.
That's easier.
Oh, what? Don't do that.
I have a +6.
Don't do that.
Yeah, but it's like the proficiencies are running out.
Well, Zera.
You don't
I
have
can-
to be
I-
proficient in this.
I can,
No, I know, but
Alright.
that's the best
I can
chance you have at
still-
succeeding. So.
Yeah, I can still use survival,
I have 2
which is
skills.
an easy
I
one.
have perception, which is
To
+8 for
explain.
George, and a +9 investigation for Zera.
I have a
You still
+6
Oh,
survival.
If we should do investigation, it should be 0, I think.
I would say Zera could investigate
Yeah.
on not on
What does she
where we
investigate?
going. Zera would much rather want to investigate because you roughly told us what we're doing.
Yeah.
See if she can find anything that could be of use in what we're actually searching. So
Fine, please, because what's she trying to find?
what we're looking for this guy.
Yeah.
Anything that would suggest ruins, some sort of.
I can give you the
civilization.
map.
Map's really small. You're not even close to that area.
No, I figured.
Like maybe
Um,
the
yeah, investigate things trying to find things of interest or ways he may have traveled to try and follow in his footsteps without specifically looking for tracks.
Can
No,
I-
it's
can
not
I
all
s-
for tracks. It's for
Yeah.
more like old
Sure.
sites or things.
Things that somebody with a keen eye may have spotted. Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check.
You've told us the.
That is a bit more of a stretch.
You've told us the things we need to find, right?
Well-
What you saw in the.
Yeah, so
It's
Zara would keep an eye out
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah,
sort of
It's a
stuff.
bit more of a stretch, so I'll say DC 17. But you can do it.
Wait, can I just ask something for in between? Normally, investigation is like deducing what you see. So if someone did you already do perception? Because otherwise, someone can do
Perception is
perception,
not yet
and
done.
then you
But
can do investigation. And
if you have an
Choose
idea
what
of
you've
using
seen.
investigation another way,
well, I think that's the most common way people use it. Like you see something and you have the brains to know what that means.
Yeah, that's
that's
What
what
she's
this is.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I mean George is.
But I don't know if perception can help with that. If that you
Perception
do
would
that
be
first.
its separate role.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
perception is one of the maybe more easy skills to
I
apply.
was just
to.
Yeah.
wondering if it would help because it's right now it's
Well,
DC
perception,
17, maybe a bit
yes.
lower a bit.
No, perception you would have to describe it differently because this is more investigation.
George could use, for instance, perception to just straight look path and
Yeah. I
But
can
go ahead and roll
still
for
use
the
survival.
DC 17
Track.
investigation
natural 20.
for a total of.
For a total of 29.
Okay, that's another success. You guys successfully continue your way.
Does anyone have a better survival? I
No.
don't think so.
I need 3 more
I'm
successes.
+2.
Yeah, no, okay. Then
I
I'll,
can maybe do something with nature, but that's a +2. So
That's pretty shit.
I've got a +6.
I can give you ideas if someone has a better.
You have anything that is like charismatic based?
Yeah.
I'm gonna persuade the fog to going.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck off, Fog.
Exactly.
Do you have anything you want
I'm
to do?
gonna intimidate the forest.
You look like you have something you want to say.
I have an idea, but I don't know how stretched it is.
Yeah, we'll do the survival first, and you
Yeah.
can think about it, how you want to word it. So,
yeah, survival is.
how do you want to
keeping-
apply your survival?
Well, keeping on track. I know about-ish where I want
Sense
to
of
go.
direction.
Yeah, I know about where we want to go because I went
Yeah.
up into the trees. I looked around, like, oh, I think
Sure.
the area I want to go.
Um,
And I'll... Do I have a compass? I do.
no, you guys did not get a compass because it was incredibly expensive.
Right. Which has been going by gumption, I think. Like,
No, but you can do survival.
Yeah.
I would say it's a relatively simple one to apply to this. It's a good one fitting for the situation, so I'll say DC 14.
alright. It's a 13.
Oh no.
Damn.
Possibly turned around a couple of times. Utel's sense of direction seems to be a little bit more off this time than it is normally.
Okay, so we have 5
That's a shame.
successes.
Yes, and 3 successes still.
I wanna maybe use sleight of hand.
Yeah.
In case, because I assume we travel on some sort of a little bit of a road instead of just in the bushes. I
You're
mean,
pretty much in the bush.
There's no road.
There's no road.
I have a machete for a reason.
But how did you want to apply?
in case we come by any traps, that needs to be disarmed.
Those may still apply to this because
Yeah.
there's no roads here, but there's creatures that live here.
They put traps.
I'll
down.
say that's a viable way of trying to do that. So it's like disarming traps, but with your sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll say DC 14
Nice. Feel me
Use
now.
perception, right?
to disarm any like snare traps you may come across.
9.
9. That is
Okay.
not a success. The future you run into a trap at one point, but Bess is hung up about 10 feet up into the air, which takes the group a bit of time to cut him down before you guys can continue in your trap. But a good effort.
Have you thought of religion yet?
Well,
Religion.
the,
Pray.
Please God.
I just know the
Yeah.
DC is going to be incredibly high.
I
So
can
I
try
prefer perception.
nature.
Yeah.
Let's try the high pluses first before we start going.
Before
to
becoming
plus
desperate.
2, because that's just desperate.
What do you want to use?
Perception. George wants to use perception.
Mm-hmm.
Simply,
Backstage. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
perception is used for regular. 16.
I forgot to set the DC, but that will have passed it. 16 is higher than the average that I would set, so we'd probably be like 13 or 14.
So
But yeah,
perception works. Okay.
And I
Perception.
do have another theory of
Guys
what
need-
I could do.
at least 2 more successes,
I
and then
still
we'll
have
see what your
nature.
accumulated failures turn out to
I have
be.
2 skills that can maybe be used. One of them is very far-fetched, which is religion for 0. And George is a little far-fetched as well as insight. To keep an eye out on how everybody's sort of doing. And more so, maybe also a little bit of, in a backhanded way, is like looking. Little is doing all this, like, yeah, boy. Does he really know what he's
Right,
doing,
right.
or is he like?
Sure, keep.
I guess that.
I want to use my deception to lead the party and act like I know what I'm doing.
That's
Can I do that?
Great.
So, okay, exuding confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say both of those are.
We know where you're going.
I'll say both of those are options.
I like that.
Yours is kind of a morale thing, like hers, but it will work. It's a fun way to apply. First, your insight. See, average party charisma is pretty high. I'll say DC 15 to keep in track on everyone.
That's a 15, just to roll itself. So that would be a 23.
It's a success. Need one more success, which may come from the exuding confidence of Bess. As with slight direction from Utsil.
I also still have nature, which we can do if
I'm
you want
like the worst person to trust with
It's
direction.
a weird way of keeping up morale, but it's sure.
It's
It's a
23.
it's a-
Better than my false
it's a bit more far fetched. So I'll say DC 16.
I'm not gonna make
You're
that, but
smuggling
let's.
What? No. Got the spirits.
it's
Come
a
on.
Unless you, if you
Come
have
on.
anything to add to it somehow,
it's
or
still the same.
another inspiration, or a.
Inspiration.
No, at the
There you
moment
go.
it's not going well.
There you go.
It's like, oh fuck it. You see me
Breathe
look at a
believes
tree,
in me
and
as
it's just
well.
like,
Yes.
That's a +10.
That's a dirty 20, 29 total.
29.
This is way too great.
Bezrek, exuding his confidence, leads the party ahead. Sometimes he needs to be adjusted by the correct eye of
Sometimes-
the
Sometimes into a trap.
Yeah, sometimes you walk into a trap.
Very confidently into a trap.
But nonetheless, even though that happens, none of you are dissuaded. With 8 successes and 3 failures, the party continues their travel and successfully keeps on track. You don't lose a day. You don't walk the wrong direction, which could have happened as well.
Wonder how could that happen?
But
This is all failures.
in a miracle of success, you guys find yourselves probably even deeper into the jungle by the time the fog clears near twilight.
Yeah, I hope so.
Um,
That's the point.
you have indeed gotten a day closer.
Nice.
That night, you want to set up watches, I'm assuming. You don't have to, but
Yep.
Okay.
I'll take a watch.
I also take a watch.
number 2.
Preferably
Number
together with someone.
Sierra should probably also take one because she
Yeah,
has
we can
the
take a watch.
hourglass.
That's okay.
The access to the portable clock has been open to everyone if you need to turn the thing. Well, give me a moment, I need to adjust some.
So we're doing
This
like
is your second day away.
so we're doing like 3 watches then? 3.
Yeah, there's enough people for watches.
Okay, so first watch is you
And
Bree. Second watch is you and someone else.
With
Okay.
Zira, yeah.
You and Zira. Third watch.
I can do a wash. I'm not. Yeah, I can
Just
do a
Bess?
wash.
Okay.
Bad idea, but
In that case, I would like for Utsul and Zira or Utsul and
Actually,
Bree.
Zira will do the watch with Bess. That makes
Okay.
more sense.
yeah, that makes more sense.
Utsul and Bree. Perception checks, please.
Yes.
That's decent.
Perception. That's 15 for me. What's that?
What's that?
so he's trying to
Is
figure
it like a toy or something?
Is it the table?
I don't
No.
know.
No, it's a phone, I think.
Is your phone shaking?
I think it's mine.
We think so too.
Quit farting.
Is it not a toy or something?
No,
It's
my
vibrating.
Sounds
Phone.
terribly like.
My phone is vibrating. Yes.
Alright.
Sure.
Bree, what'd you get for perception?
15.
15. Utsul, what'd you get for perception?
I got an 18.
18. Okay. Is there anything the two of you wish to do during your watch? Aside from keeping watch.
Or just talking, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add a little chat.
You guys quietly talk, not trying to awake any of your fellow party
So how
members.
have you been doing?
Well, great actually. Ever since I lost that sword.
In the beginning of your watch, luckily no large metal cats showing up. And your watch continues without too much of a problem. You wake up George next.
George, wake up! It's your turn.
Slap me.
We're
No,
like the
that-
greatest
that-
team
that-
to wake someone up.
That's your to bed.
Bing, bing, doing George's things.
Or is that what you're doing?
No one gets sleep during
No,
George's
that's what I'm
watch.
going
Yeah.
to do.
Everybody wakes up.
Oh, good. I like to sleep to that.
Well, that's probably doesn't.
But that's not my problem.
George.
Fine.
I would like for you to make a perception check.
Whoa. 18.
18, very well. Is there anything you wish to do during your watch without compromising your watch? Keep out an eye. Your watch goes by relatively uneventfully. You are the one to have to switch the hourglass at one point. But not too long after, you wake up Zira and Bess, and your watch has ended without a hitch. Bess and Zira. I would like for both of you to make perception checks. Bess, what'd you get?
4.
Zira, what'd you get?
Well, Zira's a dragon.
A 15.
Is there anything you wish to do during your watch that isn't just keeping watch?
I'm probably not keeping watch for that roll anyways.
It's true.
Just talking all about her nerdy things.
That's my best can keep an eye out on.
Yes, that
taking watch.
must be it.
Yeah.
Just talking your ear off.
Yeah.
She's explaining the language because the language is interesting.
Well, the new Marcedian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mycelium.
Mycelium.
Luckily, the watch of the two of you also goes by uneventfully without anything showing up. And the following morning, you all get ready for the day. You deliver. You give the treats away again. You get another. You get spell slots back again. You get half your hit die back.
Can we use those hit die immediately?
Yes, you can use those hit dice during the long rest. So, I'll wait a second to let you guys carry that up.
That's the one. Those you can't reroll, right?
Nope, you can't reroll those, but you can add your Constitution modifier on top of it every time.
Okay, whatever. It's getting closer to my max. Yes.
I mean, you can expend more if you want to.
No, because I'm 3 hit points away
Don't
from
tempt
max.
her.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Bess, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Angie, are you done? What?
Can I roll next time?
What?
For the day?
I mean, if you want to roll, I don't.
Okay.
But we're not there. Angie, are you done?
We're gonna do the circle. That's
Yes, I'm done.
Utsil, are you done?
I'm still calculating. Not yet.
Okay.
I
George.
just started.
George, are you done?
Yeah.
Zero done?
Use it.
Yes.
No, Sarah specifically is not allowed to.
Yeah.
Just Sarah.
Shoot.
Yeah, she is at home.
Oh.
Definitely.
Let me hit those two.
Is Zero done?
Yep.
Utsil, you done?
Yep.
Okay. Next person roll 2d4. Is that Sky?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d4.
That's with 3.
Don't roll a 3.
What is with 3? Absolutely nothing.
No, that's one.
It's nothing.
If you roll a 3...
Nothing happens.
You get the trees.
Trees.
That's funny. Alright. This day of travel doesn't go as well as the last day.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You guys are turned around.
No!
No.
And although you don't lose a day of travel, you don't gain one either.
Because they're
Come
lost.
back to the same place, just like fog.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you find your old campfire pit. You're in the same spot. You walked in a big circle. I do need all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw against exhaustion.
For real?
Yes, that's a 3. Don't roll a 3.
I'm really scared.
You should be.
I
I'm
rolled
not
a
scared.
3!
You rolled a 3.
So it's a 4 for me.
I roll threes.
Don't roll a 3. Angie, you rolled as well?
20, 30.
Okay, well, 1 sec. Wait for the order. What'd you get?
A 4.
4? That's a failure.
13.
You kidding?
13 is a failure.
It's a failure?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Angie, what, you got a 20?
30, yeah.
Oh, that's a success.
I got a 12.
That's a failure. Those who failed have 1 level of exhaustion.
Plus 1 level.
And yes, if you keep rolling 3s, the chance this may kill you.
Yep, and I've already been dead, so...
I mean, you can use Lesser Restoration to really get rid of it if you want to expend the spell slot and the components.
I have 100 gold pieces of diamond dust for this exact purpose.
I mean, you do have to have the spell. You can't just use it.
Force George to do it.
Well, next time I'm
George,
coming back, I'm coming back a
I'll
ranger.
persuade him, even though I'm not...
Well, that was your
Just
your
deceive
roll.
Yes,
I hope
yeah.
you're happy
That
with
you're,
it.
Yeah, but if Bree's gonna die, which I think she will be at some point, I will come back as a ranger.
We
I would love
got
that.
turned around, and we need to roll for exhaustion.
But like an elf ranger.
You guys walked in a big circle. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for yourself and for Zira
Or
against exhaustion.
you could also come back like a halfling ranger with a boar as an animal companion. Would be really fun.
For the record, this
Fun of Pumbaa.
this level of exhaustion will persist throughout the next day.
Okay.
Then on the long rest it goes back. Not that you now get a level of exhaustion at the end of the day,
Yeah.
then take a long rest and you're immediately gone.
That would be really easy then.
Yeah. What'd you get?
The highest roll is for Zira.
Right, Zira doesn't have exhaustion. And George?
Well, like I said, the highest roll is 20, so George sees with that.
23.
23? Okay. That is a success. So, only
So the
Bree,
highest was
Bess,
20.
and Utzel have exhaustion for the next, not
After
this
dark.
day, but the next day.
Yep. But that's great.
Oh.
You guys take long
That's
rests
funny.
again in the same spot.
Yeah.
I would like for all of you to decide what you want to do with like watches and stuff, because I'm assuming you guys take watches again.
Do we do the same thing
Think
as
so.
last night? Yeah. Because that's easy, I
Okay.
think.
And I would like for you to make a perception check. Everybody can roll perception checks already, and then just tell me what you got.
Yeah.
When I get to your turn. All right, Bree, what'd you get?
13.
13. Okay.
It is that my modifiers are that.
Let's roll with advantage, considering Utzel's also helping you, but they're not here right now.
Oh, that's a bit better. That's 17.
17. Okay. You keep out an eye. Your watch goes by, luckily, uneventfully. Considering you're in this exact same spot.
Yeah, you know the environment.
You know
well.
the environment now.
Yeah.
George, what'd you get? You keep out a clear eye as well. And this night, once again, goes by uneventfully, luckily. Bess. What?
I had 0.
How?
I natural 1. I have -1 to perception.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You don't know whether or not your
Am
watch
I
goes.
dreaming?
You're not sure if your watch goes by uneventfully or not.
Well, Zira's there.
Cause you well, go ahead and roll for Zira.
Well, Zira rolled a 13.
13. Not great, but better. Bess is this time not paying attention. Kind of keeping Zira a little distracted, but luckily nothing seemed to have approached you over the night. And you guys finish your long rest safely. If you have exhaustion, you keep the exhaustion until your next long rest. But this day goes by uneventfully.
So we have another long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know. There might be big danger.
Big danger.
Well, then all my spells are recovered then.
Sure. They are.
Great.
No, I can't. I mean, I rolled a 0. Can I do something in my watch?
How do you mean?
Like, put a spell into my ring.
You could do that.
Okay, then I'll be doing that.
That doesn't mean you
Nothing
spend the
happens
spell
at
slot
night.
before you finish your long rest.
We all
So at
have
the end of your long rest, you do
one level
get
of
your levels back, but what spell do you put in it?
I have to figure that out.
Okay. In that case, oh wait, we'll
I'll
wait for you
throw
because
in a hold monster.
hold monster. Okay. I need somebody to roll 2d4 again for the next day. You guys are currently about 2 days away from where Camp Memoria is. You could have been 3 days away, but you wasted a day.
Yeah, we'll roll, I guess.
It's your turn.
Another 3, another 3, another 3. That is a 5.
Hey, that's
Fine.
only 3.
Well, don't throw them away yet.
Wow.
Oh. 5 is a simple one. Luckily, you all with exhaustion today walk a little slower, but maintain your course correctly. 5, nothing happens, and the day goes by without an event.
Okay, so 5 is good.
You all
Five is
find
good.
yourselves setting up camp, not at the same spot this time. Because of the 5, the night also goes by uneventfully, so we can skip watches this time. Yeah, you guys lose your level of exhaustion, not having had to deal with it too much, and you are a day closer to your end goal.
So we have all of our hit dice back. I mean...
Yeah, and you can expend hit die again, and you get spell slots back and stuff like that. It was the best roll you could have done after getting exhaustion.
Yeah.
But if you guys are done, then I need the next person to roll 2d4.
Is it Farah?
Yeah.
I think so.
She can roll online,
Wait
right?
one moment.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I have to calculate my hit points.
I love the great symphony of your coughs together. Great.
Yeah, sorry.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I need you to roll 2d4.
Yeah, one moment.
Can somebody remove the mouse from her forehead? Like it's not visible on stream. It's like the mouse has been on her forehead the entire time. It's really annoying.
Let's keep it
Yeah,
down.
you see it
Yeah.
often. Yeah, right now it's not visible.
Yeah, so...
What'd you get?
Two D4.
2d4.
Don't roll a 3.
5.
Oh.
Hey!
Another 5. Okay.
That's great.
The same thing happens as the day before. You guys get one step closer to your destination
Good.
without encountering anything of note. Simple day of travel. Zero, I would note that right now, the 4th day away from Camp Moria, you guys are about half a day away from her home, the Green Dragon's lair.
Oh.
She would mention that.
Yeah, let's not go by your house right now. I think.
That's probably not what we want to do.
Not a good idea.
I don't assume that her clan likes her. Right?
We're not gonna.
We're not gonna try.
Also,
We're not gonna find
she's
out.
The night once again goes by uneventfully. You get spell slots and hit die back, and I need the next person to roll 2d4.
That's
Oh, that's
you. Yeah.
By the way, there's no 1 on the encounter table.
Oh.
No.
Well, I would assume.
That's
yeah.
a 4.
4. Ooh, I need you to roll another d4. We can re-roll the same one. I don't care.
A 4.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who's walking ahead? Who's walking up front? I need to make a perception check.
Probably.
And again, one other person can do it as well.
Sarah's dragon.
Super Drake, go.
I can also help. You know how great I am at it.
14.
An 8.
8. Really?
I rolled a 2.
14 and 8. Okay. You guys can continue your travel, hacking away with the machete at the vines and other brush that may be in front of you sometimes. Now, one point, with a clear swoop, you bring down a whole set of brush, allowing you to see finally a little bit further than normal as you kind of come out into a clearing. But it's not like a grass clearing. What you see is a relatively large area where trees have been violently knocked over, broken branches, some trees just completely ripped out of the ground. But it's a kind of clear area. Those with higher passive perceptions, meaning Bree, Utzel, and George, you guys notice here and there, even without too much investigating, you find that there are, on pieces of leaves and on branches, you see blood splatters across some of the foliage. Relatively recent. It's not still dripping, but it's not completely caked up and dark.
Okay. It's kind of fresh.
Kind of fresh, but not like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Can we, if we get closer and investigate,
It's just a medicine check.
can we
What kind of blood is it?
find out
Demon
how
blood.
long it has been
No,
here?
not again.
What kind of blood it is?
Sure. If you can walk up to some of the blood and you can make a medicine check if you wish to see how long ago it's
Yeah,
been.
can George do that?
Just
Yeah.
keep an eye out on
Oh, that's also good. I'll try to
whether
make
there is
it.
any.
You're gonna do
dangers
medicine or
close
I?
by.
Why not?
Perception check.
Just looks
What's your
dangerous.
modifier?
+2.
Mine too.
Oh, we
right.
can both do it.
Okay.
Or one with advantage.
Yeah, let's both do it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
George, what'd you get?
16.
Okay. In case something's sneaking up to you, DC 60.
Ah, nice, you got a natural 20.
Brie, what you get?
An 8.
You're not sure.
Natural 20 for 22.
22. It may be a day old. Not much more than that.
Well, what kind of blood is it?
It would be mainly. It's definitely humanoid.
Okay. It's
Um,
not like demonic blood.
no, it's also not like orcish or goblin. It's mainly, if you would have to guess, anywhere between the like dwarf, elf, human, half elf, whatever spectrum.
So it's also not the kobolds.
No,
That's not comforting to know.
Well, at least it's not.
but that's
her-
like going up to
Zira's
the.
family. That's just been
Yeah,
killed.
okay.
That's just going up to the nearest like blood thing and inspecting it while George keeps an eye out.
I mean, we are dwarves, humans, and halflings. And sure, we got 2 kobolds with us, but...
Anything else you guys want to do here?
well, we can see
You
if...
guys are kind of like still on the edge of the clearing, by the way.
There's nothing in the clearing, right?
You're not sure. It's like there are still plants and stuff, even though many of the trees have been brought down and kind of destroyed. To really find out what's happening here would take a little bit more investigating.
Yeah, the trees were taken down, right?
Not like by an axe or a saw. It's like something very big may have knocked them down or broken them or knocked them over.
This feels like the thing that.
Something relatively heavy happened here.
I best saw the blood-bane creature. I would assume it's a blood-bane creature. I don't know.
We all
The
saw
big
that, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You saw it in more detail.
You
I
saw
saw
it in more
more-
detail.
would I, with an investigation check, be able to check, see if the claw marks fit with the...
Make an investigation check.
That was what I wanted to do. Shit.
Is there a help?
15.
Zero could make one as well. No longer give advantage because we already know the outcome.
What is it?
Yeah.
28.
15. With the help of Zero, you find out that the claw marks are of similar size. Although, on some of the trees, the claw marks are pretty high up, which is not something you would imagine that creature being able to do. Also, seems to be an additional claw on the opposite side, as if the claw would have wrapped around the tree, but for a short moment,
Like a big bird.
like a big bird perhaps, but something that
Dragon.
Wrapped.
this one had like more flat feet and wouldn't have really been able to grasp onto a tree like that. So, although the size of the claws are similar, it's unlikely that it's that creature just because of its anatomy.
Is it a dragon?
Make an Arcana check.
Hell yeah, let's go for it. That's a 12.
12. It could be a dragon. From what you've seen, size would be a big dragon.
Would it be a green dragon?
Perhaps.
Would
I
I...
think she's investigating it.
Can
Zero
I
would-
recall if I...
One second. Zero would affirm that it could be a green dragon, although you haven't found anything that specifically marks that, but the size and the shape seems fitting. Angie, what did you say?
Can I recall if I maybe read about some creature that maybe left marks like this?
That would probably be a nature check. Or a history, up to you.
History, please.
Go for it.
I could do that with a nature check.
Oh no, that's a 10.
10. You've heard of large creatures in the forest. Anything specifically with this ML you're not sure of?
Can I make one? Can I make a nature check about it?
Make a nature check.
That's 24.
24.
No, 22. Sorry.
Specifically in these woods, there are creatures that size. Dragons is clear. There are large reptiles and birds that could have done this. But something did this with anger. Like these trees, this wasn't just like a regular hunt or anything. Something went down here. Could very well have been a dragon if there are dragons around. Could very well have been another one of the really large reptiles that may not necessarily be the one that you spotted, but something else of a different make. But yeah, something like that. You guys are investigating a little more. I would like for 2 people to make an investigation check to helm what else you find. Because you guys are kind of wandering through the area.
Investigation, right? Let's do 0.
Let's do 0, do 1. I don't know who wants to do the other, but I only have a +1, so
I have a +2, so.
6.
count me out.
George has a +9.
I'm +2.
You have
George.
+9?
George has?
A +9 to investigation.
Okay, then 0 and George roll if you guys want to do it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
That's pretty sure.
No,
20, 30.
Dirty 20. Okay.
could have been better.
As you guys
Average.
went deeper into this field to try and find out more, you would encounter the following. George and 0 would spot these. You see an elven ranger-looking body, having most of their guts ripped out, but not eaten in any way, just killed. Aside from that,
Waste.
you also find a dwarf and a halfling, both having blood and snot all across their lower face and torso, as if they like coughed that up.
Yay.
Their eyes have similarly like salt crust around them from tearing up, as well as streaks of blood coming out of most orifices.
This is probably.
But you find these bodies, which you can relate. Blood comes from these, but none of these have been
There's
eaten,
like
which kind of excludes them being hunted for food.
We're looking for sport.
Zero's dragon was close by, right?
It is a dragon.
So you can make
Oh,
a
well,
history check.
Hmm?
Can Zero make a history check?
I don't know. Can Zero do that?
Whether or not she would recall this automatically. Well, for Zero, it's not a high DC. She recognizes this. Zero would recognize the blood, especially from the way the dwarf and the halfling have been affected. This is the result of poisonous gas from a green dragon. At which point she can confirm that whether or not it was her, she's not sure. Considering you guys are not too far away from that, it's likely. But it's a green dragon's poison breath, or at least very similar to it.
So it's not.
A dwarf dying.
I know.
Which you recognize, by the way, as
Ironic.
the dwarf is a paladin of Moradin, which you heard about before. Kiara had told you about a small party who had evaded the orcs before you, entering into the jungle.
And then
This may have been that party.
they decided to fuck around with the green dragon.
We have to bury them.
Why?
Yeah,
They-
it is.
They stuck around and found out. Like, it's not our. Let's just go.
It's respectful.
It is. I'm with George on this.
They're dead. What do they care?
Well, they don't, but
Well.
we do.
I don't care.
He's of more than
That's
he
all.
cares.
You also find the leg of a human individual.
Just a leg.
Yeah, not the rest.
Yeah, I don't want to stick around and find
Oh.
out what.
I
the
forgot
dragon
that one.
was.
That one was also in there.
Why the dragon
I
is
think
so
Russell
angry.
is in it.
Well,
Yeah. We're gonna take the time and bury them.
Here?
why
Yeah.
take the dwarf with us?
To do what?
Why? To drag it
You
around
want to make
for
him
1 year.
alive again?
No.
Just
But he
like a
should at
mass
least be
grave.
buried with his family.
To drag it around for 1 year and then bury it.
That's what you gotta do with Jillian.
If you can store it, I'm not gonna help you hoist the dwarf around.
We're gonna stop.
Bury them here?
The rest we can bury
Yes.
here, but
Okay.
the dwarf needs to be buried respectfully.
Why just the
Just a
dwarf?
mass grave.
He's of more.
So I can loot the others for their goods.
Yeah,
Sorry, I have a problem with this. Why is...
Make an investigation check.
I'll help.
Make an investigation check.
It
Yeah,
has
you can make
nothing
one
to
with-
do with the red dwarf. It has all to do with him being of Moradin.
That's positively
That
racism.
would be a 23.
No,
It is.
no, he's of Moradin.
No, it's religious discrimination.
Yeah.
It's different. What'd you get?
23.
But it's with advantage.
Yeah, it's with advantage.
Okay.
You find out that these bodies have been picked clean. They have gold pouches. They probably were carrying valuables, but aside from, for example, the whole the dwarf has been stripped of all undamaged armor. Any damage has been left, and the holy symbol has been left, but everything else has been
Makes
taken.
sense.
Somebody came through here and didn't just like do a quick grab. Somebody like went through everything they had and took everything that may have been of any value.
Mm. Okay.
So
we
the
can assume
kobolds
a kobold
probably?
cult.
Well then, if we're gonna bury the halfling and what was the other? A human or
Human leg.
Yeah.
You found a ranger with his guts ripped out,
Yeah, right.
and then a halfling and a dwarf with the
Well,
results of the
if
toxic breath.
George wants to take the dwarf with him, then
Sure.
let's bury the others, and I'd like to play a song for them.
Don't attract more. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna attract more. I'm just
You
You,
guys-
Be
you,
respectful
you're
to
literally
them.
making so. No.
Do you guys stuff the dwarf in the portable hole?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like for you to make a note of that somewhere.
No.
That dwarf in the portable.
What?
You don't have the hole anymore.
We're taking a dwarf now.
This is going to be a regular thing. You're just having dead bodies in the
Apparently.
hole.
I didn't
well,
bring
if
your
my dead body was okay because it was relative to me. I don't know if this dwarf was someone they. It's also their family.
Are you gonna make sure that it doesn't rot in
Yeah,
the...
genital repost
Yeah.
it every.
I will prepare that every day.
Is that a ritual spell? Yeah, right?
Not sure. So.
I mean, we have to go into
No.
the hole anyways. To
Sure. But then you keep them. It is a day and a half old. The body's a day and a half old.
Yeah.
So
Tasty smells.
I'm not playing for long, by the way. I'm just playing for like 30 seconds and
Sure.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
just
make a perception check.
finishing up with but your pain may now be gone forever. Be in peace and quietly a few strings, and then it's quiet around there. And I also would like to see if there are any flowers, and then we can plant on the
There
graves.
are, although you would have to go into the jungle in this open area. It's kind of like any flowers that may have been there are fucked because of the fight. Did you get for perception, by the way? 9. Okay, you keep an eye out.
Are there any left? If I would make a perception check for that.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
It's taking too long.
Dwarf in any way, shape.
That's a
or
20.
form.
Familiar?
Oh,
No.
no, wait, a 19.
Although you are familiar with dwarven paladins, they don't. He's not in any way connected to the Soul Forge, although he's a paladin of Mordin. He's more of a warrior. And would probably have lived in the same area as you, but wasn't active in the forge or anything like that. Nor part of your guild. Just part of the same religion. And Kurpamoon is fucking crowded, so it's not familiar to you.
19.
19.
Just
You will
another
find a
blue
few
dwarf.
flowers that are undamaged by the battle without having to head into the jungle proper. Although you have to like skim across the edge of
That's
it.
okay.
So
I will
that's
do that carefully, and
For
I
you.
will take
Yes.
those flowers with me and put like two by two on
Sure.
the graves, so
Mm,
they have
yes.
something placed on their graves.
Doesn't hinder us.
And I
Yeah,
bow
that
to
is
them,
you.
and then I return to the park.
You need to go in there every now and then and do the.
That's a choice I make.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you guys continue your travel?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
The entire time I'm just like.
You have to walk.
No,
whilst you're here. Yeah, okay, you're a little eager to continue on.
Just
I
like, come on.
I agree with.
You don't have
Yeah, after there wasn't anything to
No, I know.
pickpocket.
Yeah, it's like.
I have
okay.
an hourglass. I'll be looking at the
I
hourglass.
take the holy symbol just to piss off George.
Okay, you can write down you have a more than holy symbol.
So now you're also one of their.
No, just
Wait,
have a
wasn't-
holy symbol.
Isn't it taken?
No, that's your.
No,
that's-
that was one of the things left behind.
Oh.
The damaged armor, like any probably like armor that probably wasn't damaged, that's been taken. Anything else of value, the damaged armor of the dwarf wasn't taken.
And the holy symbol.
His sword or mace or whatever he would have had, that one is gone. But his holy symbol wasn't seen as something valuable.
Wait, you stole his holy symbol?
Yeah.
George would not allow that, so you'd have
Make
to
a sleight of hand check
hand.
against the DC of 18 because that's George's passive.
That's nope. Nope, I don't have the holy stone.
You do see like as you're kind of
I
like
rolled a 15.
you're going down the body to like prepare it a little bit, and you see like Bess like whole like untying the knot of the holy symbol, like
You wouldn't
looking
be
at you.
doing anything nefarious with that now, would you?
No, it's
Good.
just shiny.
I know. It's also important.
I'll keep it for him.
Well,
What are you gonna
see
do?
that
Resurrect
work
him
I
for
back?
him.
think it would be just fine here, right? Wouldn't make any difference whether you have it or whether he has it.
No, it would.
I would appreciate it if you did not take it.
Did not help him much.
I mean, I haven't taken it yet. It's still by his body.
Right. So let's keep it that way, right?
Mm,
Yes.
No. Sure.
You should take it. You should.
Yeah, I'm still trying to take it.
I mean, he's looking at you and he's not letting you, so
We'll
you'll have
try it later.
you'll have to do it at some other time if you are.
Don't worry.
Just open the portable hole.
George would.
Screw you, George.
Well, George, let's go.
Come on,
George
Bess,
would
take
take
it.
this holy symbol and put it like in his pocket.
Okay,
Or
George
he would
keeps.
just, he would just put it on.
Okay, you're wearing 2.
Now he's too old.
You need to grab it from the money
Okay.
for sleep.
That evening, you guys take watches again.
Yep.
I would like for all of you,
I'll take the watch.
everybody who takes watches to make a perception check, and the first watch to tell me what their roles are.
Want to take a watch again?
Yes, it's okay.
Finally. A decent one.
Okay.
Let's see. It's like, day 1, you guys encountered the orcs. Day 2 was the waterfall. Day 3, you guys had to deal with the fog. Day 4, you were turned around, so that one doesn't count.
Wasn't they? Never mind. No.
Day 5, you guys
With
had
5.
a day without travel.
Yeah.
Day 6, you guys had another day without problems. And day 7
It's
now.
this day.
is now. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I lagged behind. So you guys are 6 days away from Camp Moria. Because 1 day was wasted from the 7 days of travel. Because I'm just keeping track of how far away from Camp Moria you guys are, which is basically from the forest edge. That one's gonna die.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was also wondering, like, how long could it
I
last?
think you can put it past you guys' feet down there to the charger. If that's possible.
It's not that long, so.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Nope. Unless we can move a charger.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid thing with Apple these days. You only have like these things. I can extend it enough. Yeah, I can do this. Wait,
You can take off the.
this one I can do, but I hope it has something that can connect to this.
Or you just have the extend cable.
Yeah, it's also possible.
He should have it.
What?
You should have an
So
extender.
it's like 5%.
You don't have the Apple extension?
The apple? No. Oh, you mean that thing?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm using it,
Oh,
and I need it.
Oh,
So just use this.
okay.
alright.
Should be sufficient.
Where's the nearest?
That's
There.
Awesome. That's great.
Let's just.
But max is feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just do it here.
You should take this one. Extension course.
Yes.
That's great.
Hey,
It works.
There we go. Oh, I don't know where she went.
there has
It's
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
She
first,
disappeared into the ether.
first watch. I'd like perception checks, please.
Yes.
It's us two.
Perception.
14.
14.
23.
Okay. You guys keep a clear eye out.
So
You're smoking.
I've been smoking. I probably am
Yes.
smoking the entire time.
Yeah.
I bought. I don't know how much.
Enough. You bought them.
Yeah.
It's really unhealthy.
Little-
You guys' watch
You
goes
don't
by
sleep.
relatively uneventfully.
This is
Mhm.
really
Unless there's anything you wish to do before waking up the second watch. Like for them to tell me what their perception was.
So, what do you think about the name Jera?
Jura. It's
Yeah.
a nice name.
Cool.
Why are you asking me?
You were asking me about a new name, and I've been thinking about it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I thought to change that into my actual name.
Okay. So, should I call you Sheriff? No.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I'm good.
George. With your 18, you keep an eye out clear. You'll have both holy symbols on. Your watch goes by uneventfully as well.
Yes.
At which point you wake up Zira and Bess. I would like for the...
Oh, power.
Okay, I would like
I
Zira's...
also already rolled.
What's you guys' perception?
14.
4 for a 3, which makes sense because I'm gonna try and take the holy symbol.
Okay.
You're in my tent as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I need you to make an first a stealth check to see if you cannot wake either of them up, and then a sleight of hand check to take it off of his neck.
Yeah. The stealth is a 24.
Okay, so you can enter their tent without them noticing.
I'm really gonna laugh if this is gonna work. Oh, that's so
George.
sweet.
You wake up with a tickle. As you open up your eyes, you see a small lizard-like creature hunched over you, arms around your neck, kind of like
I
fiddling
don't
with
know how
something.
to untie nuts.
With the hammer just
Doom.
immediately. Because George is not
Yeah.
in a good mood since the...
Best, you kind of like fly back, get caught in the wall of the tent before then sliding down. You have been caught.
Oh, what's going on?
Are you serious? Why would you do this? Considering everything that has happened to us in the night, you sneak up on me and you do this. Could you at least try it during the day?
Okay.
Be like original about it. No, this is dangerous.
Is that a dare?
No.
No, okay.
No, I'm tired and I don't want to have this argument.
What's going on?
Go
Don't worry about it.
Just with the hammer.
For another fully grown dwarf, he looks. He mostly resembles a grown-up dwarf.
He basically is.
Basically,
Physically, not mentally.
Like, yeah.
Not culturally.
Culturally, yeah.
Well, it's not now meant.
Your watch luckily goes by uneventfully, even though Zira has to do most of it on her own.
I mean, she always
Oh, leave
does.
me alone. I went to sleep.
I would like for the next person to roll 2d4.
That's Mexican, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other way around.
Why did you do that?
All the way around.
The other one, the whole way around.
Exciting.
3.
Another 3.
No. Here we go.
A day of travel is wasted as you once again get turned around.
Oh, fuck.
I need all of you to
Again?
make Constitution saving throws against exhaustion.
No! For fuck's sake! Can I inspire myself for it? No. Inspire myself.
No, you cannot. Not for this one, because this is one that kind of like happens over the entire course of the day.
Yep.
What's the DC?
Oh,
Well, maybe I made
what'd you
it.
get?
A 15.
That's a success. That's a success. Angie.
I made it.
That's an 18.
Success.
15.
Success.
12.
Fail.
And 15 for... Oh, zero's way better.
Plus 4 for...
19.
Oh no, plus 7 because she's a proficient. 19 is a success. Only the 12 fails, which I'm assuming is George.
Yeah.
Okay. So having to suffer through the next day of travel of exhaustion, and wasting another day of travel, sadly.
Sorry.
That's his fault. His oozing confidence leading you in the wrong direction. You once again take rest in the same spot, which the rest goes by uneventfully. And I would like for you to roll 2d4 again. Unless it's something we can very quickly skip over, we'll go to break.
It's a 2.
2. I need you to roll another d4.
It's a 3.
Okay.
I hope this is a positive.
We're going to be taking a break. So,
We can skip over.
with that, thank you for coming out. We'll be back again in 15 to 20 minutes to find out whatever a 2 and a 3 means. We'll be back. Welcome back, everyone, to the 68th episode of Unravel. The party has been traveling through the jungle, encountering various things, but being fortunate enough that, as of recent, nothing has happened. Wait, Vera, can you see me?
The cam is off, I think.
Yeah, because the camera's off.
I mean, I can see you on the stream.
Yeah, no, I mean the webcam.
How do we turn that on?
Yeah, just
I'm
turn.
thinking the button.
I mean, the webcam is not on at all.
There you go.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Alright. So. But this day, you guys are traveling through the forest, and I do require from the party a marching order.
I'll be up front.
You can be single file or 2 people together.
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be next to Utsil.
Okay, are you guys leaving any distance between yourselves?
I'm cutting through the vine.
I think
How
like
thick
5 feet
are the,
or
with
something.
3 C's are the vines?
It's pretty thick.
How many C's?
3.
Okay, that's pretty thick.
Oh yeah,
So Mitchell's up front.
turning fade.
I have a machete.
Yeah.
Bree's next to me.
Next, or like next, or like next, or how next? Like next or next?
Next.
Next.
There.
Aye, next.
You're on the way of my cotton.
Who else?
Let's say George. Oh, okay.
How far
I'm
behind?
behind. I'm 2 behind you 2.
There?
No, 1. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, then George was, I guess, in front because he's like next to. Still, it's sort of.
Here?
George.
There? And Zero?
Be sort of in front of. I'd say in front of Angie.
Okay. Fink and Bess.
It's nice that Angie wants to be in the middle. Right now she's in the back.
That's fine.
This is gonna be
That's
trying
how
to
that
steal the thing,
Okay.
and Fink will be flying like there.
They're flying.
Yeah, flying.
Well, Angie, right now you're not in the middle. You're in the
No, that's
back.
fine.
You're
Okay.
in the back.
How high up?
5, 10, or 50?
5.
I got
Kinda
my
like
girlfriend in
flying
the
on
back.
my eye level, so
Wish
it'll be
I was
5.
a bear.
One sec.
Never mind, he'll be flying twice as high.
We
as
can make
me,
a song
so
about
eye
that.
level.
Considering
Got
you guys'
Angelina
position,
in the
I need to
back.
move you slightly.
Burton is a hack.
Okay. So, meaning that's where you guys are all at. We are playing on the spinning plate, so we can nicely like turn it around carefully.
Spin it fast.
No.
Beyblade.
Beyblade, let it rip. All right.
That's not Beyblade. That's not Beyblade.
How did you hold it like the thing?
I don't know. That's too 90s
You
for
had
me.
like you had your finger
Oh, yeah, you
around
had
here,
the-
then you clicked it on there, and then you had like little.
But
Yeah.
You had a little ring. It was so cool.
Other thing with
well, the party is
Metal
traveling through the jungle.
Bakugan?
Come on.
beat 'em on.
Bionicle?
What's Baku?
Bakugan was little plastic balls that you could like.
The guy they were holding.
Yeah,
it,
you had the
they were
guy
shooting
that
it.
held it and you shot it off.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know that-
Bionicle. Where they were like on the
Think about
neck.
it, they were just firearms because they were.
Yeah, you had like metal balls you shot off to someone.
Oh, that. Alright,
It's important.
let's
Okay?
pull back together.
You mentioned Beyblade.
Can George have a big?
He mentioned Beyblade.
Yes.
You went with it.
While the party is traveling through the jungle, Utzel, you're carving away, right?
Yep.
Okay. I would like for both Utzel and Bree to make a perception check.
Yep.
That wasn't the throw.
Interesting roll.
Let's say 22 for me.
22,
17.
17. Okay.
One higher than my passive.
Okay.
I'm the survivor.
As you travel, both of you. Wait, what did you get? You did. Sorry, you, Bree, spot a pit partially hidden under the roots of a large tree. At the angle you've got, you see a mass of scales that lies perfectly still within this like hidden grove.
So I see a bat, you said that? Or
You see, you notice that under the roots of a tree,
Yeah.
there's like an open. It's not a cave, but it's like a ditch. There's like a large amount of scales in there, like skin with scales, leathery skin. You
Okay.
don't notice what it is. It's like a brownish black color. You're not sure what it is. It's at a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
You would notice it whilst you guys are a little further back still. Nope.
That's a tree, I assume.
That is the tree.
Oh, okay. So it can't be that big.
It's 8.
Or is it like a bigger tree?
I
Are these accurately sized?
No.
Actually.
I whisper to my left and little behind me, so everyone can hear. Guys, I see something there. It's
What?
It's something like scaly or something, but don't make too much noise. I think I'm gonna check out what it is.
As she points it
We're
out,
gonna sneak.
the two of you see it.
Oh, I think I see it.
Is it moving?
Not at the moment.
What's not? So
Let's check it out.
Are you sure you are gonna be the one checking it out?
Yeah.
I can be stealthy on
Let
my
us do
own.
it
So
stealthily though.
Yeah, we can check it out. I'm stealthy too.
Well, but it probably knows.
All of us stealth, maybe.
wait, I'm wearing half plate, so it would be disadvantage. On
Yeah,
stuff.
let me check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said we'll have car.
But like one of us checks it out, and
Sure.
if there's any
Sorry.
danger ahead, you scream the
You
code
can do it.
word.
What's the code word?
Peanut butter.
No, just scream.
I think screaming would suffice.
Yeah,
What the hell is peanut butter?
peanut butter. It's like something we make back in Pumbleton.
I will go check it out. I will go check it out.
Stealthily?
Disgusting.
I need you to make a stealth check.
I will. That is a 24.
Okay. So you're pretty stealthy. I need you to make a perception check.
That's gonna be shit.
Where did he go?
That's a 9.
9. Okay. You get
It's
closer.
gonna be shit.
You walk a little
And
closer.
I don't see it anymore.
You're closer than the rest of the party. You're hidden. You still see it, but you don't see anything more. But to get a better view, you would have to get even closer. Whatever this thing is, and it may have noticed you. It may have at least noticed your party, or know that you're in the vicinity. Maybe asleep. You're not sure. Maybe it's not even alive anymore.
The way that
hold
you're
on.
getting too excited about this gives us.
Don't worry about it.
I'll hold
Good
my
thing.
belt.
You're not there. It's all about
Yeah.
Utsil right now.
Well, I am
It's
here.
all
and
about
I
Utsil
hear
right
you.
What'd you do?
I'll hold my belt
Mm-hmm.
just in case it decides to do anything funny. Can I use it as a reaction?
You want to like hold it to get to ready to do it? Then yes, it would be a reaction too.
Okay. I will do that and get closer.
Okay, I need you to make another stealth check because you're kind of like leaving your obscurity. It's I'll say it's with disadvantage. Then you get to make another perception check.
Oof. That's an 11.
11. Okay. Make a perception check, please. because you do get closer.
21.
Okay. You take another couple of steps closer to wherever this like little hole is, holding your belt at the ready. You see this mass of thick scales and muscles kind of like coiled in on itself, and you see a massive fucking snake, like larger than like a horse, larger than like fucking big, and it's like coiled up there, and you're not sure if it sees you. Until then, suddenly, like kind of like the head moves slightly, and you see that the eyes kind of like open, and the first like tongue kind of like moves, and it. The moment you're not that hidden, it tries to strike out at you. Let's see if you can do it before you get your reaction. I would like for everyone to roll for initiative.
Dex save or?
No, initiative.
Oh, initiative. Okay.
If you roll before it, then you get your reaction, kind of like a surprise. You didn't see it coming out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, you get it after it's. Regardless, you will teleport back next to Bree.
I know the mini. No, great. I hope he's not gonna use the second mini.
I'm using a mini,
second?
okay? I'm using a mini. Alright. Where are you, motherfucker? I got you. Okay. 25 to 20.
21.
Wait. One moment.
21.
Okay, now I am.
21. Let's see, that's 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
16.
15.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. You're in
15 to 10. 10 to 5.
9 for
12.
3.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
12 for 0?
No, 13.
13 actually, yeah, sure.
15 to 10. Or, yeah, 10 to 5.
9 for Bree. 8 for Gus and 5 for Fink.
It's not paying attention. I think it's just straight up vibing.
So it's like that side is frozen and we are.
Oh, yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Recall.
and George as well. Because
Yeah.
Right. You get your reaction. So as as it opens up and you see the tongue slither, as it begins to move, the maw open up, you see these large fangs and these rows of teeth.
fuck.
You see that, you're flee back. But all what you guys see is vaguely Utsil's visage, kind of like reverse back to next to you, Bree. Just
Peanut butter.
screaming this time as
That was a code word.
jumping out
Jesus!
space is a large fucking snake.
Oh my god. A constrictor snake. Or a poisonous snake.
But assuming it bit, probably poisons. Although constrictor.
What am I doing? I've been using forest music. We got jungle music, bitches.
Is it
Alright.
venomous?
Well,
venomous
I'm
snake,
not a
not a
poisonous
bait,
snake.
What is your name?
Right. Utsil, it is your turn, however. You get your reaction back immediately. What do you want to do? That's a big fuck off snake.
That's a big snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more snake than tree. Is the tree now gone?
The snake could stand up on
No,
its
the tree is still
tail,
there.
Oh,
and it
okay.
would be straight up. I think it would be thrice a tree.
Yeah, but the snake can do that.
Yeah. I can't. I know.
It was a pole.
That it
Very
could.
long.
Utsil, what are you doing?
I wanna rage first of all.
Okay.
You could.
Four.
Then
Rage. I'm gonna move towards it.
as you move back towards it.
Yeah.
There you
And I want to try and hit it twice.
go. Go for it. Again, this thing's just attacking you. You're not forced to fight it to the death if you don't want to.
I know.
Yeah, we should
Don't
give
try and
that
eat you,
away.
Yeah, it's trying to eat me. So.
But it's like a fun battle. I hope.
First attack is it's a 28, a 27.
Hits.
Second attack is natural one.
Double natural one.
Double natural one.
Try to transform into a
That
giant
misses.
snake next to the giant snake.
Yeah. So
Could be
the
cool.
first attack is a 12 points of damage,
12 points of damage. Very well.
and then as a bonus action, I raged. Fuck.
Points of damage. So you walk up to it, you hit it with the first strike, you feel like a rib crack on the other side, and you hit it with the other one. Even though you hit it, it doesn't seem too bothered by it. Anything else?
Yeah, how much should I move?
10 feet.
Should I try to get back to you guys?
Maybe this helps.
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
I'm also gonna
After
go
Utsil.
Hmm?
I'm also gonna go Malay.
After Utsil, it is the snake's turn.
Snakey snake.
Hi. First, it's going to try and constrict you.
Oh, it is a constrictor snake.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Which means you
Did you roll
are.
that with advantage?
No. Do I have advantage?
Yeah, recklessly attack.
Oh, you recklessly attacked. That is important.
That's why it's double natural.
20 to hit.
Still hits.
Yeah, thought so. Okay. Which means you are grappled and restrained. As it kind of moves into your space. Something like that. So you're grappled and restrained. Which means you suffer.
Does someone have a flute? We can use some snake.
I had one.
Zira has one. Zira has been working on the boat on her flute proficiency that has been throwing up throughout the flute.
But I
It's a
sold my
crusty
flute.
flute, but she has a flute.
Yeah, I sold my silver flute.
What did you sell it?
That's like way.
Yeah, way back.
way.
Okay.
back.
You
But I had
That's a lot of dice.
beautiful silver flute.
suffer 31 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to half to 15. It will then, because it grappled you, try to bite you. As it kind of like coils around, the head kind of comes up and then comes down on you.
Okay, yeah.
With advantage, not only because you went reckless, but also because you're restrained. That is going to be a 19.
That hits.
This time, you suffer at first. Let's see. 18 points of piercing damage, halved to 9. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against poison.
Okay. Constitution, right?
Yes.
16.
16, that is a failure. You suffer 12 points of poison damage, halved to 6. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, which, because your restraint, is with disadvantage.
So straight roll.
Yes. With your danger sense, yes.
12.
12. Alright. You are swallowed by the snake.
Oh my god, Utsil.
As Utsil runs up through the forest and disappears. Pretty much. You are now swallowed by the snake. A creature is blinded and restrained, has total cover against attacks and other outside effects outside of the snake. That is it for now. After that, Angie, you
Fireball the thing, dancing.
you see Utsil come back, then run back into the forest and get coiled by the snake and eaten. Strangely enough, this is not the first time that Utsil's been eaten.
The third time or something?
I do have a
No, my characters tend to get eaten. Yeah.
I do have a question.
What's up?
If
Third
I
or
would
fourth
set
time.
the snake on fire, would I know if I would also hurt Utsu?
I mean, Utsil's inside the snake. If you hurt the outside of the snake, supposedly not.
Yeah, but like...
If you burn it to
if
death.
Immolation says...
There's fireball.
It will...
You are in a forest, for the record.
There's fireball.
If it dies with immolation on, it turns to ash.
Then he's already released safe. That's great.
Yeah, Utsil is a different creature from that, so no, Utsil would not be harmed.
Okay, can I see the target?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't die from like a fireball, and immolation is worse.
Yeah?
In the long run, is immolation better though?
Sure. Go for immolation.
You go for it. Just go.
You
for
go,
it.
girl.
I want to cast immolation.
Yeah, just cast immolation.
Just do it.
I do it! But I need a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 5.
Yes!
That's a big fucking snake. Calling it bastards.
So you are concentrating
Yes.
as the snake bursts into flame.
That's a fire.
That's 30 points
That's the elemental.
of damage.
How much?
30 points.
No, I'm inside.
30 points, okay.
Yeah, that's not my problem anymore.
That
I have a
hurts,
bigger
that's a lot of
problem.
damage.
Sure.
Anything
How many
else?
times have my character?
10 or 15? 10.
Yeah, I use freaking spell.
Would
Yeah?
the thing have 10 feet
Can,
range?
Mind Slinger.
I don't want
That
to
was at
find
least
out.
twice.
That is a
Water. That's great.
Right.
15.
Like everything is still wet.
15.
I've also been eaten by
15. Nope,
Yes.
just make it.
by the.
That's another
Don't judge
10 points of damage.
How much?
10 points.
10 points, okay.
I've been picked
Then
up by a troll.
Then I wanted to make a charisma saving throw.
15 again. You got eaten like 4 times. You got eaten by the Nurglid, by the big toad guy in the blood dungeon. You got eaten by the Horde Mimic. You got eaten by the Oryug in the Rainville sewers, and now you get eaten
Right.
by this one. So this is the 4th time Utsil's been eaten.
5th time.
It takes 10 points of radiant damage. And it's
It's
blinded.
getting off.
How much?
10 points.
10 points.
Too hungry. It's blinded.
Too hungry?
Hungry.
And blinded.
No.
No, wait, no, hold up. Utsil's only been eaten 4 times. By the Horde Mimic, by the Demon Toad, by the Oryug, and by this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, the
Okay, but yeah, that's a whole aisle. Wait, okay, yeah, technically, yeah, but not swallowed. I'm counting swallowed. Yeah, but I'm counting like being a swallowed whole,
Sure.
not just eaten. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
But you lost an arm there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, but still it would count.
That's the I'm counting it for this mechanic,
Sure.
Yeah.
but it should just.
Okay, but 5 times in the mouth and 4th time swallowed and 1 time.
Right. After Angie,
by the
George.
giant thingy.
Interesting. Swallow that changes my plan.
I wasn't planning on being swallowed, to be fair.
No.
You say that.
You're not?
You
No.
say that, but yeah, you get swallowed an awful lot.
I don't plan on it usually.
It feels like you're playing on it.
I'm just small and yeah. No.
George saw it happen.
Yes.
George wants to go a little back.
Where do you want to go? Do
You
you have a
don't
laser?
want to join me?
No, that's...
Can you get the laser?
Right, I have a laser. George wishes to go like here.
Okay, 5,
Just
10,
fuck off.
15, 20, 25. You can get there.
And then George wants to put a... Should I... Is this thing looking really dangerous? It's looking really dangerous.
It's it.
Again, you're not forced to fight this. You guys just are. I mean, you did.
Yeah, I'll summon my Celestial
I mean, it attacked
Guardian
me. I was like,
for
I was-
starters.
Oh, there goes my.
Celestial Guardian, where?
It will go there. It
Chuck
will
a
be
hammer.
the one with its...
Flying variant. Or the bow variant.
Yeah.
Isn't the bow variant just like him, the Celestial Guardian, just throwing hammers?
No, it's a bow.
We want it to be
Shooting
flying
hammers.
up, like,
Damn it.
we want it to be flying up like 20 feet.
20 feet?
Would that be like a mechanic?
I can do 15 feet. Okay.
But don't give me that shit. It's like, oh, you can reach 50 feet.
He can reach 15 feet.
I can reach 15 feet. 10,
Alright.
15, 20.
So
I'm
then-
sure it may actually also been able to reach 20 feet, but...
They make it
But
25.
when it is 15 feet and you say, oh, I feel like I'm screwed.
That's true. I would screw up.
And then it makes 2 attacks. Yeah. Can't do anything.
With advantage because it's blinded.
It is.
Do I also get advantage?
That's
Nope, because you're also blind and restrained.
I'm pretty sure. It is with advantage, sure then. That is one roll that she... I'll do this first.
Yeah.
So...
You just have to reset the stream.
One is 15. That's the
15
lowest.
does not hit.
Shite. Then the other one is 25.
That hits.
It keeps going on and on.
I've heard it stays for a while as well.
Also the in between.
13 points of radiant damage.
13, very well.
I like the drums.
I don't have a fever anymore.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Your turn.
Okay.
Okay, after George, Zira. I brew your on decks, so think about it.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
What about to punch it?
Are you sure about that?
You can only swallow one at a time, right?
No. It's a large
Does
snake.
it look like you can swallow one at a time?
Like it's rubbing its snake belly, just like, oh,
Well,
that was a
Rhea-
good, that was a no,
With like the outer end of the tail, of course,
Yeah.
because it's in the arm.
Rhea has
Yeah.
77 hit points. She'd like to
Not for long.
tries to.
Zira.
Zero
That's
does
not-
not for long.
Zero does
Is that a
not.
threat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck else is that was.
It sucks that you've been swallowed.
Well, my AC
I
is way
agree.
higher than.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
That means I
Jiras.
can't do. I'll just
Minus
throw
19.
a good old alchemist ball of alchemy. For alchemy.
Ever run out?
Probably not.
She just grabs like an orb of raw energy
That
and
shit.
yeets it and see what it becomes. 16 does not hit.
That shit.
Kind of just like flies
Wait,
through, but
does
it's
she
through
have
the vines
advantage?
and stuff. It disappears. Why?
Is it
Blinded.
Blinded
blinded?
still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Worse.
Damn. It happens.
She will move a little. She's gonna like just. I don't zero to that.
Okay. She can go 5, 10, 15, 20, That can go further.
And there's another snake
Yeah. She'll
in
go,
that
like,
tree.
she'll go, like, behind.
Could
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her.
After Sierra, Bree.
First, I'd like to use Boots of the Duplicate as my bonus action.
Right. Clap them together.
So I'm putting my heels together, and now there's 3 of me, which is great. I am charging forward, and I'm using my action for Booming Blade
10 feet.
with
Okay.
my rapier.
Okay.
Casting barrels, right?
I do that next turn.
Bonus action was for the mirror reach.
Yeah,
Oh,
for the
yeah.
Boots of the Duplicate, because my protection is more
No,
important
but
now than.
she talked about casting barrels.
Yeah,
right,
I'm
and
gonna
then-
try that next turn.
I forgot that
Okay.
you like
Yeah.
melee last time.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Put you in the back.
Yeah, you can use me melee,
She's
but
stunned.
you can also.
She was
do it.
stunned the entire
So
fight.
it's a
I
melee
didn't have a
attack.
choice.
That's right.
I have advantage, right?
Yes.
Plus 6. That is a 24 to hit.
At least
Hits.
last time she didn't
Okay.
get swallowed.
At 5th level,
Sixth
Yeah.
level booming thing?
Booming Blade increases damage at 5th level.
Oh, right.
It's
You can't
1d8
do that.
for my rapier, 1d8 for the thunder damage. Do you need them split, or can I just put them together?
You can put them together.
Okay.
Wait.
He's not gonna be resistant to thunder damage.
No, it's immune to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. From non-magical things. No, you can add it.
And
Her
then
sword is magical, right?
She's using Barrel's Pride, isn't?
It isn't?
No, Barrel's Pride isn't magic. Like,
Wow.
the spell Barrel's Pride made it magic, but the Goblin Short Sword is magic. I don't know if she's using it.
Now I'm using my rapier right now.
Magical.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
4 plus 2 is 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 1 thunder damage.
I thought,
But if it is
thought it was-
moving willingly, it increases to. I can
That's
roll
gonna be-
again 2d8.
Okay. Do you remain in front of it?
Yes,
Okay. We'll see if it moves willingly.
because
Ooh,
Boots is a
halfling.
Fine.
well, Boots is the duplicate. I have armor class 19, so I'm willing to try.
After Bree, Bess.
We're gonna see.
I'm gonna move on the other side of the tree, then so like 15 feet.
Well,
behind.
she's the portable one.
5.
Oh, sorry.
He's brave.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use the hold monster in my ring of spellstoring.
Okay. So wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
You might just fuck this thing up.
It's pretty good at wisdom, I think.
That's really good. No, I rolled really high. 19.
Yeah, okay, it makes it.
There's no, like, otherwise it would have got fucked. I think you basically had to roll that together.
Wait, you showed me something.
Yeah, no, that's
That's it?
don't
I'm
actually
gonna
have
use my bonus action to command Think to spit.
Go for it.
Because he has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. That would be a 22.
22
No.
does hit.
I didn't
Sure
even know
hope
that
so.
she had it. Apparently. I think every random stuff goes this.
Pretty big. Right?
What? The snake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am
The BBS.
Oh wait, the spit
You
is
paid
spit,
good
spit is a deck save, not a
An attack roll.
no.
6.
Okay, that fails anyways.
God damn.
Thank you so much.
15, 21 points of acid damage.
21 points of acid.
Black Mama is a cool roller coaster in Fantasia.
Okay, at this point it starts looking rough. Already.
That was Biss's turn.
Wow.
I think.
I'm
And nothing.
Does he dodge or hide or move at least?
He'll move behind the
Magic.
tree.
Okay.
Where the other snakes
That's
come from.
that's just the movement.
we
Yeah.
just offer up.
Is it?
You can take a dodge action,
Yeah.
or just
Offer up our
hide, or
halfling.
hold action.
Then just
I
hide.
offer
Hide on
Okay.
the tree.
Make a stealth check.
Well, everyone actually, because everyone is like, nope.
That's a 22.
after Fink Utzel, you can't see anything. You're being crushed by the muscle of the creature.
Since it's blinded. With my reckless attack, can I make it straight rolls? Dang it.
That does not affect. There's no way that it makes sense that affects it compared to normal.
Game wise, it would.
Yeah, I know that mechanically, that technically, but it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I know.
So good try, but no.
Reckless would make your attacks
If
straight rolls anyway.
Utzel is blinded and restrained,
Oh, yes.
and then Reckless would negate one of them, and then because it's blinded, that would
but
negate the
still-
other one.
That's why I asked.
Still
But it doesn't do
different,
that,
yeah.
so no.
I didn't
There's,
know we were
there's,
stacking things, but okay.
What?
I didn't know we stacked. That's
you know, we stack stuff. Yeah, no, that.
In that case,
I know that's a home rule, but we've been using it before.
I still want to try and hit it.
Go
4
for it.
times.
With disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Not recklessly then.
No?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't do anything.
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I'll use one of the 2 enhanced punches.
Okay. Though that are 2 charges, I think.
The 1.
I'm pretty sure if you do both attacks charge.
Yeah, 1 on each.
Oh, 1 on each. Okay. I
This
thought-
is left. This is
yeah.
right.
Okay. I thought you turned 1 from 4 to 3. So okay.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I didn't know you kept them separate. That's a good way of doing it. That's a natural 20 wasted.
15 on the first.
15 misses.
That's what you soft inside.
Even the soft is
That's lower.
lower.
Yeah.
Both attacks miss.
Is it like not more delicate on the inside?
Yeah, but it's
But-
harder to maneuver to really get a moment in that you can like punch
Yeah.
because of the restraint.
Sure is already
First-
a dwarf, so
Well,
Smaller.
it's crushing me right now, so
Yep.
yeah.
that's the
Go ahead
problem.
and roll again.
That's the natural one.
That
Oh no,
miss
wait, natural 7 for 60.
just misses.
No.
Fuck.
That's a shame.
So it's a 60 or 17.
Probably.
George is 16 also.
probably.
No, the 17. Maybe it's 16. Another 16.
16 misses again. That's your turn.
I can't do much more.
Okay, 4 attacks miss. At the start of the snake's turn, Utzel, you get pooped out. No.
You get pooped out.
Hmm?
You get pooped out.
Shoot you like an animal.
Yeah.
Utzel, at the
Yeah.
start of the
That was
snake's
your
turn, because you're still inside of it.
I've tried to get out of it.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No.
So that causes you to suffer 21 halved to 10 points of acid damage.
Oh, that's smart.
Farah, it remains blind until the end of your turn, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Eh.
In which case, it will try and bite the thing that stabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
Or first, it will try to constrict you.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. I'm gonna
Yep.
use a smaller dice.
And
for
I
that.
also have to put it up if it's working.
So,
Yeah.
with disadvantage, that's going to be a 13 on the first attack, or on the construct. Then it's going to try and bite you.
Okay.
14.
It also misses.
Nice. So both of its attacks miss. It will not move because you're still in front of it.
Eh.
After that, Angie, it will be. Angie, can I make another
Wait.
dexterity saving throw?
Yes, but he has before.
Right, because the next saving throw he makes. Okay. Okay. Dexterity saving throw. That is going to be a 3.
Nope.
Okay. After that, Angie, it's your turn.
Wait, he takes damage.
Right.
It
Has a decent
takes
dexterity.
another 10 points of fire.
It doesn't seem like
damage.
it.
10 points of damage. Yeah, it's definitely hurt now. By now. Alright. After Angie. Or Angie, it's your turn.
Will
And George on deck.
cast a 4th level fireball.
Okay.
Careful for me, eh? I'm standing right in front of it.
You sure you want to set the forest on fire? You remember last time?
Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn
Don't
it
fry the
down.
halfling, please.
Fry the halfling. Fry the halfling.
That's the real damage I can do.
Fry the brie or
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Fireball.
Fire brie.
I'm gonna set shit on fire.
I don't want to hit Bree, but can you like?
Sure.
He's
Like-
grabbing fire things. Are we sure we want to?
Like a bit like this?
No.
Like
Burn it down. Burn
To the
it down.
clearing?
Forest fire.
There's not a clearing, no.
Isn't your character?
I mean, like
intelligent?
this?
Without hitting Bree?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do it there.
Okay. And it's
Yes.
not, and it's not too bad.
And I need him to make a dexterity saving throw. Again.
What was that?
I have to try it.
Elemental, come on. Also
Yes.
fire.
6. God damn it.
Damn, no forest fire.
So you're gonna be like the fireman. Like. Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Yes, part of the forest is also on fire now.
28 points of fire then.
How much?
28.
28.
Oh no.
Oof. Yeah, no, it's looking really rough now.
Did I bring my phone?
Anything else?
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, it's a druid spell.
Let me see. Because I was
I don't think you put your phone in there.
debating.
No. I was looking for the spell. And I was
Oh
druid.
Jesus, really?
No, this is my
What
phone.
spell are you looking for?
Title. But I'm pretty sure it's a druid spell.
Yes, I think so.
Yes. I'll use 2 sorcerer
Third level.
points
Okay.
Yeah.
to cast Mind Saver once again.
Yeah.
So I need a intelligence saving throw.
11.
So what if you
Doesn't make it.
what if you polymorph this snake?
To a smaller snake.
No, to like something smaller. Would I still be
A
inside?
smaller snake.
It would. I think you would.
It
That's
would
grow with
explode.
it.
6
Yeah,
points
how would that
of
work?
damage.
The small thing.
6?
Yes.
Jesus.
Or would I change?
And I wanted to make a charisma saving throw. And he needs a
Natural 1.
Oh. Okay.
I don't even need to do anything. Angie does all the
13
damage.
points of damage.
13?
And he's blinded. Yes.
Okay, and he remains blinded. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, after that, George.
Blinded and afraid.
Alright. George will move. But I have a clear line of sight.
For the record, Angie just dealt like 50 points of damage.
The one turn.
That's a lot
Oh
of damage.
Jesus.
Last round it was worse.
Yes.
A guiding bolt.
Okay, you do have to move for that, because there's a tree in the fucking
Well,
way.
this I wanted to move.
Oh wait, no, you can actually straight ahead. You can actually perfectly see it. Through there.
Alright.
I mean, you have a straight line of sight there.
It is blind. Second level. 23.
23 hits.
Great.
That means I just managed to bite, which hits it.
22 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And the next attack roll is made against well, it doesn't,
Against it is made with advantage.
it doesn't really matter because it's blinded. And so the Celestial will make 2 attacks at it.
That does take this.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's
No.
blinded. It's really. A 19 for a 27
Hits.
for first, and a 16 for a 24.
That also hits.
For a total of
1, 2, 6, 1. I have an idea. This one for the size.
21 points of radiant damage.
21 points of radiant damage. Very well. Okay, yeah, it's looking really fucking bad.
I have nothing else. So
That's
that's
it?
my turn.
Nice.
So 0.
After George, Zira.
There's nothing exciting. 0 will do, as she does. Bad.
0 will do her best.
Go for it.
She is pretty good. Plus 18.
18 does it.
Awesome. So it gets to do something, maybe not. Cold damage.
Okay.
Do I roll?
Yeah, you can roll. It's not immune to cold damage,
It's just a snake.
but it appreciates the cold damage, being on fire and all.
Cool down.
Like,
16
Although-
points of cold damage.
If it's really cold, you would feel like it's burning. So I don't know if it actually matters.
yeah, I mean, with cold fire.
I mean, it's cold blooded. I don't think it likes cold.
It's it's looking really fucking bad.
It's also
Well,
done.
that's all Zero can do.
Then Bree, it's your turn once again. This snake barely holding together is over. Like you're not sure. It's been barraged with so many attacks so quickly. It's on fire. You're not sure if it's thinking about retreating, but it should.
I'm also still inside of it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still inside of it.
Well, just because I want to be brave and want to help my friend Utsil escape. Or Chera escape, sorry. I'd like to use my bonus action to cast Barrel's Pride. And
Okay.
use my action to Booming Blade attack it, which could stack it, I believe.
Yeah, those stack.
Yay! So I make an attack
Don't
roll
shoot.
with advantage.
Yeah.
With my magical rapier. Which is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Yeah, now it gets fun. Okay.
Farrah, can you grab the description of what happens to a creature that dies because of while they're on fire because of immolation? Just in case.
Yeah, I already have it.
Okay.
That's 12 plus 4 is 16,
Mm-hmm.
and 16 plus 8 thunder damage.
How do you want to do
It's
that?
24. I want to see if I can see somewhere where Utsil is.
You can kind of see like the body like right.
Yeah,
in-
I want to see another part where
Yeah.
Utsil is not. I want to stab my rapier in it and like.
Just stab me
Because
through
of
the heart.
booming, it's also like so it's
Ah,
like
okay.
so,
So, yeah.
it's like when you want to vomit, you and I hope that I can cause that effect so it spits Utsil out.
You can like
because-
stab it right above where Utsil is from the
Yeah.
mouth down, like a bit above Utsil, and then from that the boom kind of like it widens the
Nice.
neck completely. You see it kind of like Utsil sticking out, like partially covered in acid and burned, and not looking great, but looking fine. Kind of like above it, now
Above
taking your
half.
first breath again. It's surely dead. But Angie, what happens when it dies while it's on immolation?
Nothing. If it dies, only if it dies from the spell.
Only if it dies from the spell.
Yeah. So he'll just die and the flames just stop.
Wait, can you
when I
read?
stop casting.
Can you read that? Can you read it out loud for me? Because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to
Yeah.
go up in ash.
I don't see why it wouldn't. It's still
Yeah.
active and it dies.
That's what I'm thinking.
If damage from the spell reduces the target to 0 hit points, target turns to ash.
Yeah, but it's not by that spell that it gets to 0 hit
If
points.
damage from this spell,
Yeah.
from the spell the damage, reduces the target to 0 hit points,
Yeah.
the target is turned to ash.
So it's only if the spell kills it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen here now. Okay, very well. In that case, the sword is plunged into the neck, and it kind of like it detonates from there. Utsil takes a first breath. The snake kind of falls forward, not making it too easy for you to climb out. The flames end, or only if you stop concentrating.
I stop concentrating so it ends.
Okay.
Stops.
You stop concentrating because otherwise you're afraid that Utsil is on fire, maybe.
Yeah, and it's dead.
Yeah. I mean, it appears dead. So,
Better not bring up the other
as the head kind of falls down, Bree, The body begins to shake and quiver for a second, and from that rip you made in its throat, it kind of begins to part further and further as you see kind of like blackish mist begin to crawl over it that comes from like beneath brush and stuff, kind of like enveloping it. You see the head kind of like writhe again to the side, and from the neck bone where you stabbed it out, the head begins to split before it eventually gets to the head itself, and there's the two separate pieces of head. You see Utsil's arm kind of sticking out at the beginning before it gets further absorbed into it.
No!
It's a really cool mini. That's why I knew you asked this one, because I loved the way you painted it.
As the fight is not yet over.
I already thought this like
If immolation would have killed it, it would have disappeared. But it didn't. So, now this massive undead snake above you, still affected for the record by the booming blade.
Nice.
At the end, that happens at the end of your turn.
It's still blinded, right?
This one does not give a shit.
Oh, right. Because it's dead.
Yeah, does not give a shit. Hey, Bess.
Okay.
Or at least, okay, it's still blinded. It gives a shit about a certain range. So I'll do.
Ooh, at the sun and 20 feet. Yes.
Not for greedy.
Yeah.
I want to.
That's okay. Still have two kind of ways to help me.
How much distance is this with the flames?
There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet in between, so it's like 35.
It's only 30 feet. I want to use the trident to cast a tidal wave.
From where to where?
From like here to there.
Barely catching the...
Yeah.
Is it like a cone or what is it?
It's a line 10
It's
by
a line,
30
yeah.
feet.
10 by 30 feet,
By
okay.
10 feet tall.
Oh, so 10 feet tall?
Yeah.
How wide is it?
10 feet.
Also 10 feet wide.
Yeah.
So you can catch
And it
that one and
travels
that
for
one.
30.
So it's that.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't hit the snake.
No, then we can also just do it with the snake and then do it like from here. And then catch that.
Yeah, you could do that.
Then I'll do that.
Okay, these fires will go out.
And I wanted to make a dex save.
Ooh, really good. 20. Sorry. It was rolling shit on decks, and even though this wasn't a great deck.
Well, it's like half damage. It's not. Yeah. And it also says in the text that it distinguishes flames.
It did?
Yeah, it does in the text. So. That is 11. That is 11. That's 22 half to 11.
22 halves to 11. Okay, okay. So a spontaneous wave appears, crashes into the side of the snake, and envelops some of the flames that Angie created with her fireball. The snake is once again standing up.
Oh, the water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing an unprotected flame in its area and within 30 feet of it. So it will
And
also.
yes,
Yeah.
that extinguishes the fireball,
It just splashes and
and then goes to the side.
Yeah.
Hey, Fink. Continues to hide or dodge?
Yeah, he'll continue to hide.
Alright, go ahead and roll. So it's your turn. What do you want to do?
That's a natural 19 for 26.
Pretty well hit. What do you want to do?
But instead of it pushing away, I can push myself out.
You can't push it. And who does?
What do you want to do? You can just use your action to try and climb out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Actually,
Can I?
no, you cannot.
Okay. Then I'll try to hit it.
Go for it. With disadvantage, sadly.
Again, 4 times.
4 times, go for it. 4 punches.
Okay.
What is it?
That's a 15.
15 misses.
I figured.
That could be wrong.
It could be.
It's not 15.
That's a 18.
Hits.
One hit.
Isn't high. It isn't high.
No. Come on! That's 12.
Oh, that could have
12
been so
misses.
good.
Could have been so
But it
good.
was.
So one of the magical attacks hits.
And 27.
That hits. So one regular attack, one flurry of blows attack.
Yep. Regular attack is 10 points of damage, and the flurry of blow attack doesn't really matter, I think, but
One second. How much was the first one?
10.
10?
points of
Okay.
damage. The second one is 8 points of damage.
That's not magical, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't deal as much as you'd hope this time.
Can I, if it fails, if
1 second.
I can,
How much was it? 8 damage?
Yeah, for the second one.
Yeah, okay.
Can I, because I can do something with it,
Yeah.
let it make a strength saving throw, and I can push it away from me if it fails. Can I use
that
that
is not
to
help,
push
no.
myself out of it?
No. Let's see. You dealt 10 points with the first attack and 4 points with the second.
Yeah. Then I'll turn off its reaction because I can still
Okay,
do
turn
that.
off its reaction. It is not enough to force it to make a saving throw against spitting you out, sadly. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. And it's its turn.
Is it
Are you now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't care
Okay.
between a certain range.
Okay. The snake will, well, considering you're the only target within its vicinity right now, it will make all of its attacks against you, Bree.
Nice. 2
Let's
hits.
see. First, one constrict attack. That is going to be a 20 on the first one. 28 on the 28 for the second attack, but we'll get to that. First, the constrict. So 20 on the constrict, which succeeds.
Yeah, I should roll penalty 6 or higher.
Yes, actually, you should roll to see
I
if
have
it hits.
3 duplicates. I must roll a 6 or higher to change the text target to a god.
Okay, go for it.
It's a natural 1, but I'm lucky.
That's true. I mean, that's only a skill check, right?
No.
It's not a skill check.
Where's my book? Oh, it's here. You put it there.
Isn't it on your character sheet, considering...
Yeah. It says lucky, but it doesn't say what.
It's not the feet lucky.
No. It's not any D20 roll. I'm pretty sure it's, like, ability checks and saving throws and attacks and shit like that.
This is not one, this is just...
This is
level.
just a roll. It says any D20 that you can.
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
It's
It's
none of those.
none of those.
So natural one is a natural fucking one. So the constrict hits,
Yeah.
which means
Hey, you're joining me.
I'm down the other throat.
it's not as capable to swallow stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Not more than it already has.
Yeah, I wanted to
did it
say...
die?
Yeah. I wanted to say, it's like split in half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly you're far in it.
Yeah.
So the constrict, you suffer, you're restrained, and you suffer.
Bring it.
I will.
I think I can handle
Uh,
You can try.
Yeah.
27 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you are restrained.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry. At the start of the snake's turn, Utsil,
Damn. I hope you forgot.
I did not. You
27
suffer.
you said, right?
27, yeah.
Okay.
Utsil. 13 points of acid damage, halved to 6. Alright, the second attack was a 28 on the first,
Yep.
but because you're restrained now, that advantage, that's lower. So that's the first bite attack, because it can make 2 now.
I can still do this.
Yes, you have to roll.
That's a 17, so it hits.
Alright, so the first duplicate.
Yep.
Then
Is
the
it also like constrict around the duplicates?
Yeah, there's like 6 breeze in there now.
No, it's not. There are 4. I
Oh.
have 3 duplicates, but right now 1 is so it's.
So you have 2 now.
I have 2 now. Yes.
Okay, second attack at
family
advantage.
breeze.
Natural 20. You have to roll higher than a what now?
Higher than an 8.
Okay, go for it. Another natural 1.
This is a crit.
And this is a crit.
Yeah, that's gonna
I'm
hurt.
going down.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Alright, you suffer.
You already rolled 27 last time, and now you're
Yeah.
critting.
It could be bad.
From this bite, you suffer 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need to make a constitution saving throw. Not against the poison.
Against what?
For my spell, or
Wait.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you'll have to make saving throws for that as well.
yeah. Wait.
We'll get to that at the end of your turn.
How many damage?
16 right now.
Okay.
And you took 27 before that.
Yeah, I know.
So 1 DC 13, 1 DC 10. Let's make those first.
That's for my spells, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 10 first, or 13 first.
Barrel sprite is faded.
Okay, never mind.
That's
10.
a 3.
Then don't worry about the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Constitution saving.
I'm gonna use other dice because I don't trust them.
Sure.
Constitution saving.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. With an 8, you fail.
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, perhaps.
Oh wait.
And you suffer. I'm dead.
It went pretty well until it grew too
27 points of necrotic damage. As you see that blackish smoke
Okay.
that kind of like reanimated it and it's still kind of swirling around, it kind of like gets protruded from its fangs, or fang, because it's one side of the head, into you.
Okay. Ow.
That's your, that's its turn.
Mm-hmm.
After that, Angie, it's your turn.
Behind me, what is that?
Besrak.
No, oh, sorry. Okay.
Or tree.
Angie, heal me.
No. Oh, Jesus. I'll move.
Jesus in here.
I move like 15 feet towards the boulder. Or the big
That thing?
bush.
The boulder.
Okay. 5, 10, 15 feet.
Okay. And then I'll cure wounds 3.
Right. Spending a sorcery point, I imagine.
Yeah, I believe so.
To make it a distance for
Yeah.
Let's do that.
7.
That's rough.
That's why I asked. Heal me, Angie.
You use your action to try and break free.
So
Yeah.
I'll do it second level.
Can I do anything else as my action? No, right?
You can attack, you're just restrained.
Oh.
Attacks from disadvantage and stuff like that.
I'm not that strong, so.
How much, Henny? Henny? Wrong person.
Did you just say that?
Honey to your sister.
I meant
Yeah,
Angie.
that's
Honey and Angie, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You should name your daughter Honey.
That's my mistake.
Plus 5.
Don't have a good time.
So that's 13.
13. Heal 13 hit points, Bree.
Also,
14.
dragons have gotten to
Or
your head.
13.
13.
13.
Okay, so now I'm back at 20.
Sure.
That's just nasty.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
Why'd you say that?
I had to cough.
why did I forget this?
Yeah.
What else, Angie?
Corruption.
yeah, I'll guess.
Sure.
No, because everything is
I've
an
got this.
action.
I can do this.
No.
I mean, you can still quicken spell
Because
something.
I have effect on my head, like wearing right
Yeah, no, because I already used one social point.
Oof.
I'll guess. Fuck, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Yeah, but I do want it to make a charisma saving throw.
Oof, that's low. That is a 4.
And then it gets 12 points of radiant damage. And it's blinded.
It will use one of its legendary resistances to resist that.
Fucking hell.
So it succeeds. What happens?
Okay.
Okay. That's that. At the end of Angie's turn, Snake will take a legendary action.
Oh no. It turned legendary when it grew another head.
Angie,
Yes.
at the end of your turn, it's no longer blinded.
Okay.
It will.
Blinded.
It will use 2 legendary actions to spit necrotic venom. Angie, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
It's always the two of us, right?
No, this time it's at Angie. It's at Angie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's
safe,
a
all
9.
considered.
No, all things considered. You're not useless. You're not
You're so
useful.
stricter.
I'm trying.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
9.
9. That's a failure. Let's see. You are covered in necrotic venom. Okay, that's it. That's it. That was 2 of his legendary actions. After that, George, it's your turn.
I don't get any damage from that?
Not yet.
Fuck.
Not yet. Yet is the final.
Yeah, it's similar to being covered in acid. You're covered in necrotic venom.
It's gonna deal damage until you take an action.
Hasn't done anything yet.
Maybe just sits there, just
Sits there,
vibes.
vibes.
Can I stand in such a way that the Guardian, Bree, and Angie are within 30 feet of me? I think I can.
Feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. She got like 5, 10, 15, and it's 5, 10, 15. Yep, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. All of them are within 30 feet.
Then, well, actually, 4. I can do second level.
Yep.
I'll do a second level bless. I
You
use
could
my
do
bonus
bless.
action to get one of the second level spells.
Wait, bless. Alright, first level spell, so you can double concentrate.
So I will bless Bree. I will bless my Celestial. Bless Angie, and get a new 4-person. That's best.
Okay, so who did you?
Bless
Sorry, who
best.
did you do? You did your Celestial?
Yeah.
Who else?
Bree.
Bree.
3.
Angie.
Bess. Angie.
And Bess.
Angie.
Not me.
Can't see you.
Really good
Yeah,
hand.
and go and get swarm.
Yeah, that one fingertip you can bless.
So everybody except those people except for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, I use my bonus action to get a spell slot back for a second.
There was Sarah.
And
Oh, there.
I
you're back.
want to move in such. How much movement did I use for that?
You were here, so it's 5, 10, 15 feet.
And I want to move. What's bad at Angie? I kind of want to move sort of back, I guess.
Sure. 5, 10. Your Celestial.
I want my Celestial to shoot it.
Bless is like on attack rolls and on saving throws,
Yes,
right?
an additional D4.
That's rough. It sucks.
That is bad.
That is.
16 is the highest.
16. You don't have advantage this time for that.
No, this was
I
both
wish I
attacks.
Oh, 16 hits
But his AC did go down.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
by 1. Just a
That's
little bit.
really good. That's thank God.
But the natural 1 still misses.
Yeah. Well, I figured.
Even with bless and everything.
Still, that's 11 points of radiant damage.
11 points of... Very well. Okay. That's it? Hey, then Zira and Bree, you're on deck. Actually, after George, it will take another legendary action to move.
Hey, thunder damage.
Taking you with it,
Oh no.
it will go there.
Yeah.
Well, question.
Actually, it will go
If
there.
it gets dealt thunder damage. Wait. It's for 1 round. Never mind. It doesn't.
You hit it on the last round, right?
Yeah.
When you killed it, it now came
right.
back.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
So,
so
it
it's-
takes 2d8, but
It's still under the
do I
effect.
also take it?
No,
Okay.
it's the creature specific.
Okay.
It's not if it was an area of effect, then yes.
That's 8 thunder damage. Yes.
8 points of thunder damage. Very well. Now it's Zira's turn.
Zira can do something, right?
It's like a long
And
time
Bree, you're
ago.
on deck.
Yeah.
And this.
And then Fig.
And then
And then me. And then the
And
snake.
then this.
Where's this?
And then Angie. And then George.
What spell?
Enlarge.
Yes.
Zero will.
Enlarge the snake.
No!
A large Utsil.
Becomes gargantuan.
So it breaks out of the snake.
Fancy Utsil.
Can't see me.
A large Bree.
You still swallow that.
She wants to enlarge Bree.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Probably
becoming
still
medium.
Grab you.
Yes.
Wait, would it actually go just medium?
What?
Right, you would only go medium, right?
Yeah, I'm small.
Yeah, she would just become medium. Actually.
Make the snake smaller.
Holy shit, that sucks.
But that's a Constitution saving throw. Against that fucking snake.
It might.
Yeah, Bree would only become medium. Ta-da!
Hey guys, now I'm
Average height.
It's like slightly taller.
Zero will go like, I'll go like so. We'll
Okay,
move.
5,
You
10,
would be
15,
just
20,
as big
25,
as me and
30.
still be able to be swallowed.
The Celestial, can it move? 4?
Yeah.
She wants to enlarge the celestial.
Nice.
So the Celestial becomes huge.
Yes.
I have a thing for that.
Do you have a huge celestial?
Yeah, it's on the...
Just stamp on the snake then.
do something on the end of your turn.
He did try to fire, missed once.
Miss once. By because it reduced its AC. Which
Careful,
Is 16.
we're on top.
You
No,
moved the
it's
black
16.
box.
It's 60.
I don't know where my huge enlargement thing is, but he's huge now. I have one.
He is supposed to be.
I just need to roll 7 or higher.
Look, you wouldn't lose a huge mini thumbs.
No, it's an enlargement base, so I can click a large mini in it. I don't know where that one is.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we'll keep reminding
He's huge.
He's huge.
Yeah,
he's just
big.
gonna be flying there. He's been huge.
This is big.
Oh wait, fucking. No, I'm gonna tell you. I can grab something big.
That's an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fire giant or something? Fire giant?
Yeah, sure. It's yeah.
It's
that's
also
close
huge.
enough. It looks like a dwarf. The thing.
Nah, this doesn't have a beard. That one's large.
Well, it's a shame that I only grow into medium. They need to enlarge double.
Super large.
To get me to large.
That would be as big as the snake.
Got it.
Jesus Christ. It's a big
Alright, considering this huge thing doesn't fit on that enlargement thing,
Right, this is really complicated.
you did it. I'm blaming you.
Sure.
Fell down 5 feet.
This
It's
is,
gonna
This is
fall.
not gonna go well.
janky as fuck.
The thing is also going down. See?
Yeah.
Don't
Can't even
move.
see it on the battle map.
Don't move it.
Don't
Don't turn it. You're just asking for things that are wrong now. You just want it to fall.
Is it
What
visible
is
yet?
it?
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet.
Is it like a giant? Like,
It's a frost giant.
really? Why does it have that
No,
face?
you
Now it's
just-
throwing axes, I guess.
Its hammers changed to axes.
Hey, there you go.
That it's gonna deal deep. It's just attacks.
Oh,
So-
right. This is-
That's worse.
Oh, that's his helmet. I thought
Zira is
it was
concentrating on that.
Yeah.
I suppose.
That's
so.
her turn though.
Okay. After Zira, Bree.
Yeah.
You are restrained and blessed. What do
Yeah.
I do?
Well,
Barrel's Pride once again.
She really just grows medium.
Okay. Yeah, that's really awful.
Yeah.
and I do again my booming blade thing, and I want to hit it.
I mean, sure. It is with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Longer under the effect of boom blade, but we'll see if you hit or not first. For removing the ring.
Advantage. Come on, babies, make me proud.
Okay.
It's a 10 plus an 8, so it's an 18.
18 hits.
Yes, nice.
It's
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yes. These are for the piercing damage, which is 7 plus 4 is 11,
That won't chill.
and
11 points of
Like,
piercing.
Imagine
thunder.
you didn't
So
want-
it's
you want
11.
It's not magical piercing,
to
right?
not be able to like, grab it.
It's from the magical rapier.
Oh, right, now it's magical because
Yeah.
of barrel spread. Okay, sorry, 11 points of piercing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now we have this,
and then
which is gonna fall.
2 thunder.
2 thunder.
And the effect is ready, so when it moves,
Well, I'm more worried
Okay.
about the
Well,
minions.
It will be hit again.
it will be hit again.
Okay, after Bree, anything else?
Yeah, I can't use my movement to get out, I think.
No.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
staying
right.
here.
Bess is gonna cast.
You were blessed, by the way, so if you missed, you could have added blessed.
Yeah. I want the snake to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need it for the saving
That's a
throws.
13.
That's a failure, so I'll take all the damage.
Of what?
Of Melf's acid arrow.
That's acid arrow, very well.
I don't. Isn't it me? No, never mind.
What?
No, never mind.
I have an extended spell list.
No, that's not what I was wondering about.
By the way, I think the cards are kind of like okay, they're a little bent,
Or
but
Yeah, I'll
they're
put them in
not
between
like
books.
yeah, but they're not like wet anymore.
That
Only
would be
plus
15
They're gonna be okay.
points of acid damage.
50?
15.
Oh, gee, I was like, fuck.
It's only 74.
You should have gone with it. He was trusting
15.
Yeah, I would have totally believed you.
you. Like, he was worried. He was like, 50.
Acid is only d4s.
You believe you. Like, you could.
Okay, yeah.
And then I wanted to make a con save.
Constitution save. It's pretty good at those. That's not a great roll. I think it's a 15. Yes, 15.
Why dies?
Alright, because it's your fucking elemental stuff.
Elemental potency, that's 10, that's 13 extra points of acid damage.
30.
13.
Almost.
At this point, it once again, even in its undead state, looks rough.
And it's covered in acid until
Yeah.
the end of my...
I mean,
Yeah,
even for an
that's
undead,
right.
it looks rough now. How much?
Until the end of its turn.
You must have a killer
Okay.
headache.
Alright, after Bess. Anything else, Bess?
Would it have a double
no.
Then
headache?
think. Height.
Fig will just hide again.
Hey, roll for height.
How half
Do you want Fig to go bite?
Oh wait, now he can do that. Will you allow it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fig will fly up and bite the inside of the snake.
Go for it.
You'll be like behind it a little bit more. Like on the side.
Sure.
And just like
Giant
Brings the real fucking tension into this game.
It's gonna ruin
Yeah,
that
it's gonna be
many.
fine.
He's gonna kill Bass.
Yeah.
yes.
I'm just waiting for it to fall.
17.
17
Yeah.
to hit.
No, never mind. It's 19 to hit.
Hit.
Just like chop the snake.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, 19.
19
That
hits.
would be epic.
For a total of 9 points of
No, I feel like
No.
it would fall that
Yeah.
way.
9 points of magical piercing.
Okay, Farrell.
Because it's like tilted.
Does he grapple onto it?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so Fink is
Then
hanging
they
onto
won't
the
get
inside
any
of the
kill.
snake where it kind of like bent, like cracked open. After Fink, Utsul,
Yeah.
Oh no.
You take damage.
Again.
you suffer
Great that you're raging.
22 points of acid damage, halved to 11.
Isn't that at the start of its turn?
Oh, right. I'll re-
I think we should just say
I'll reroll, it's fine.
I think
Utsul, what do you want to do?
roll.
Since
I'll
I
reroll.
cannot,
Yeah, this could be dangerous even.
since I cannot use athletics to get it, I will try to hit it.
Go for it.
So nice.
That misses.
That misses. See, that's a 16.
16 hits.
And then...
Flurry of blows again.
Flurry of blows up. Do that.
That's another one.
No.
Yeah, I
You hit
know.
once.
Come on, Kara, you can do it.
And an 8, which is a 17.
Hits. So 2 hits.
Wow.
2 misses.
I don't know.
Less. Resistant to flurry of blows.
So it's 12 for the first,
Okay.
and 11 for the second attack.
11 halved to 6.
Half to 6, yeah.
For a total of... 1 second. How much is that
18.
total?
18.
6. 18. 18 is enough to force it to make a Constitution saving throw to possibly barf you up.
Hey. Possibly.
It's pretty good at those, though.
Go.
Uh,
Yeah, but
Constitution.
right now it's.
Yeah. That succeeds with a 21. So you're still inside of it.
Yeah, that's fine. Fair.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, at the end of your turn, or at the start
Oh,
of its
I'll
turn.
turn off its reactions.
Turn off its reaction, okay. The start of its turn, that's cocked. For 21, half to 10 points of damage. Acid
Hey,
damage.
that's 1 point less damage. That would be fun.
It, however, is going to make some attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It can't make its constrict attack because it's already constricting you, Bree.
Yeah.
So it will just make 2 bite attacks against you.
Yeah.
Just because.
Uh,
2 duplicates still up.
No, it needs
Yes.
a better shot.
At advantage, because you are still restrained, that is going to be a 24.
That's a hit, so I'm gonna
Go
do
higher.
my boots of the duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
It's above an 11, so 1 duplicate vanishes.
Okay, and then a 20.
Oh.
Yeah, that also hits, so I'm doing that for my last duplicate. Which
How high do you have to roll for the last
an
one?
11 or higher.
Good luck.
It's 9.
Okay.
But when I get hit, I'd like to, because I'm wearing my tectonic half plate,
Yes.
I want to use my reaction.
Alright, that will be after its attack.
Yeah.
We're first going to do its attack.
Yeah.
So, first, you suffer from its bite
Mm-hmm. I can still breathe then.
18 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against the necrotic damage.
No, it's necrotic, so it will probably take damage.
Fine. I think I'm going down, guys. I only have 2 hit points left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
a 4.
can I
Four
just-
fails.
Can I just pour this into
And you suffer
we could do
I'm
that.
21 points of damage.
Yeah.
So Bree's down.
Breeze down.
Yeah,
On the
that happens
ground.
before you can use your reaction. So, Bree is unconscious. It gets all of its legendary actions back.
Is it the end of its turn?
Now it's the end of its turn, yes.
It will take an additional 10 points of acid damage, and the acid goes away.
10 points of acid damage. Very well.
Acid is.
Yes.
Yeah. It will,
Yeah,
by the way,
I can
relax on Bree's body. Bree will be dropped there.
He drops me like that.
Yeah.
That was close.
That bitch.
Too many rings around.
Yeah. And no longer covered in acid. Alright.
But I'm also no longer concentrating.
Yes, you are no longer.
But I am still blessed, right?
Yes. That doesn't change.
Does it also work in death saving throws?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh
so
yeah.
you're rolling those for me with blessed.
After that, Angie, it's your turn. Angie,
Fireball.
No.
You
I
suffer-
can't turn it off again.
4 points of necrotic damage because of the necrotic venom. Yeah.
Where are you gonna
Who's
move
within
it to?
30 feet of me?
Bree and Bess and Fink.
Maybe make it like
Can I move so that...
Not that she can see.
you can put it down.
What?
You can like turn. Wait, put it.
Well,
Can I-
Zira is completely out of range, and George is a bit more away than Des. So I think you can
Maybe we should
only
turn.
move a bit closer to George
What? Wait.
if you move to me.
I'll turn this.
And turn it a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
more.
good. It's still in there. Yeah.
Okay. If I don't move, all my movement go behind the tree,
This one?
behind. Yes.
Okay.
I.
15.
Wouldn't have reach.
Wood, it doesn't have a reaction.
Oh yeah, turn it off.
Oh,
No, it will get it back.
Oh yeah, it gets it back in its turn. Yeah, what's up?
what did you just say?
No, what's up?
Who's within 30 feet of me now?
Everybody except for Zira. I think. 5, 10,
That's fine.
15,
Fink is
20.
also
No,
fine.
everybody's within. Everybody except for the Celestial and Fink.
Fink is fine.
Okay.
Don't worry.
However,
Don't worry about Fink.
as you move out of range of the snake, it's gonna bite you because it has.
Was within range?
Yeah, the snake has reach, so it can reach further.
Fuck! Oh no, that's fine.
It's big as snake.
That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Don't
Yeah.
break her down.
Just get it off.
He's dying in real life.
Yep.
Are you okay?
It's
Drink
Where you
some water.
suffer 18 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Sure.
Yeah, she has way more hit points than I do. But like in and my maximum is like way less than her.
27.
That's a success.
Still my 60s. She's in her 80s. I
You only suffer 6 points of necrotic damage. You see the same blackish smoke get pushed into your body. That's your turn, though.
You don't have to roleplay it.
Yeah.
That's hardcore roleplay. She's really coughing and everything.
DM, I didn't use my action.
No, it's because it bit you.
Oh, then it ends my turn.
No.
No? You just take 6 necrotic damage.
Okay, because you said that's your turn.
No?
So I was confused.
That's its bite.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
I'll cast mask cure wounds.
On yourself.
In real life.
No, let me see. Everyone I can reach.
That's everyone except for Utsul, because Utsul you can't see. I'm pretty sure you have to see them.
Oh wow.
That's funny.
That is funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that here.
Yes. Yeah, you need to see them. I know.
Yes.
Because you also can't see Bree right now.
Look it up because I do. I think it's I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't say it here.
Just creatures within range?
Choose up to 6 creatures within a 30-foot radius sphere.
Okay, no,
Centered on that point.
then you don't have to see them.
It's
A 30-foot radius.
Reaching 30-foot radius sphere centered on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
The radius is much bigger, and you don't have to center it on yourself.
Just a point.
Just a point.
Just get it.
You can grab everyone in that case. Even the snake.
Grab the snake.
No.
That's funny.
I'll grab everyone, including myself. Oh, now I don't have visual anymore.
Sorry. But go ahead and roll.
So that is 3 d8.
The squares do add some
That's 18 points. Hit points.
18 hit points. Everybody heals 18 hit points.
It's with a modifier, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody?
No, not the snake.
Everybody except for the snake, so including the Fink and the Celestial.
I mean, that's 1, 2,
Fink is fine.
5.
It don't matter. They
Fink is at max. It doesn't matter.
Not Fink,
Don't ask her.
but myself. And the Celestial, I guess.
Alright. I mean, yeah, it's not necessary. You can do the entire party, so for the ones that matter.
Yeah.
Adds 18 hit points.
Hey.
Anything else, Angie?
activate my dress. That's all.
Activate your dress. Very well. Okay. After that, the snake will take a legendary action and move, being affected by the
Blade of the boom.
my booming blade. So go ahead and roll for that.
Yay! 2d8. Come
You're
on.
not dead anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's 9 thunder damage.
9 thunder damage.
Yes.
Right. After that, George, it's your turn.
Reaction now.
I have 2. Uses reaction. So it's-
Wait, Fink follows me.
Oh,
Fink
like
is
that.
grappled.
Oh yeah, Fink is grappled on too.
Regardless. George wishes to try and attack. Can I flank with? Is that a thing?
Yeah, but you're still a threat. So yes, you can move here and then you're flanking this group. Even though you're on the ground, you're still a threat. So yes.
Yeah, because I'm alive right now.
Yeah.
So, my action will be an attack.
Go for it.
Schmack.
A regular smack.
Schmack the roll.
Smack. That was not a 6.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not. It is 16. I believe.
16 just
Wait, no,
hits.
it's 8. It's 17.
That also hits.
Is it 7?
Yeah, because I have a plus.
Oh, yeah, plus 1.
Yes, it's a +1 weapon.
So, it will deal
Damage.
damage.
Make
It's already been looking rough for a bit, by the way.
Felt even more. That is 16 points of damage total. It is magical damage.
Okay, then it
And
doesn't
fire
matter.
damage.
Okay, and both just go through. 16. Okay, yeah, it's looking rough. Do you brand it? No, right? It's a thing you can do with your weapon.
I will. Then I'll have to look things up.
That's true.
fair.
I will spend second level spell slot.
Okay.
Bonus action and a weapon appears.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon.
Where?
Which will definitely hit.
Where?
Within 5 feet of it. Next to me, sure. My
You have to think.
celestial.
You have to think. Okay, you use it after you rolled.
Can't use that for.
Oh, what'd you roll? A natural 1?
Yeah.
Oh. Celestial's big.
Yeah. My celestial will move.
No, it fucking won't.
It would be far more technical superiority with this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It would be funny if you did.
Next turn it moves again. It's
That'd
like
be-
the board tools
It'd
back.
be more centered, and you don't longer have
Like
to.
here?
Yeah, you don't have to move fast anymore. You don't have to, that's why.
Now it's not visible anymore,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
you'd
that
have to
stand.
turn.
The rest of the able to stand.
Oh, that's. I don't.
though.
Yeah.
Fucking at me, bro.
So if we, like, kind of.
If we turn
But a
it left,
little attack.
If we do like this on the table, it's almost like.
We not do that.
Falling.
I mean, it's the minis he painted, so.
Yeah.
I
right.
shall attack. Well, not I. The celestial shall attack.
we'll try.
Darn.
The first
Yikes.
attack is not gonna hit.
Well, that doesn't hit, but this one will probably hit. With a
Yeah.
it's 19.
19 hits. Because it's enlarged, it deals an extra d4 damage.
Yes, exciting stuff. 13 points of radiant damage.
How do you want to do that?
Aha! The hammer will. As it flanks from behind, expertly missing its first shot, and then hitting the second one, which will split it even further, revealing Utsul's head like a newborn baby.
So as the arrow kind of like shrinks down its body, Utsel, you kind of like get. You're like trying to climb on and punching it, and suddenly a bright light appears, and you widen the area around you, and your top half is like a little sticking out, and you are reborn.
Oh, I haven't died yet.
As the body then collapses to the ground, you see that blackish mist kind of all over its body gather at the top before it kind of explodes outward, revealing to those with a keener eye that there's like a demonic visage in it that is part of the shadow before then kind of dissipates around.
Alright, just
It was the thing that was controlling it. It's not familiar, but it was something living. No, because this was just your turn. You would have been 6 seconds before your turn happened again.
Right, just immediately.
It just disappears. As it loses control of this now extra dead snake.
I'll try to
Hoping it would
climb out
split
of it.
its head like
I will
4
heal
times.
everyone.
Yeah, that's 4
thin
now.
slits.
It's a Hydra.
It would be thin slits of nothing.
Eventually it's just noodles.
At some point, it's just
It turns
nothing.
into Medusa.
That would have been funny.
But you
At some
all
point,
take
it's just a pasta.
you all take a breath.
Spaghetti.
Utso climbs out. Angie, at the start of your next turn you go blind.
Oh,
Yes, you.
Oh.
turn off the camera.
What do you do?
Well, I cure myself.
You what?
Cure wounds.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for cure wounds.
Oh,
For real life too.
snake. Oh.
1 second. I need to. This is important.
Jesus.
So you cure wounds yourself.
Yes.
Okay. At the start so go ahead and roll. And what'd you get?
7.
Okay, you heal 7 hit points. At the start of Angie's next turn, the rest of you notice this. Angie kind of like stops moving and falls over as Angie is now paralyzed.
Oh, that's not good.
What do you guys? What do the rest of you do? She's paralyzed.
I can't do anything.
I
I
have
move up to her.
Yeah.
I throw some diamond dust at you.
Okay.
Well, that was hope. Alright, that. I'm gonna do the greater. Is it greater?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably greater.
And Greater relieves paralyzed. The other one just is poisoned and blinded and stuff.
I'm just
No, it doesn't have poison.
coming down to my knees and I'm like,
Less of
help,
this poison.
help, please save my
Which
daughter.
level is that?
It just
Fifth
sees
level?
she's dying.
Sure.
I'm just asking if it is 5th level.
Pretty sure.
Greater restoration.
I
Yes.
mean, that's really high. Is she really
As you are
Really?
as you are debating this, from like
No,
being
leave
covered
it.
in the blackish ichor, like you see that the blood begins to come out of her ears and eyes. And Angie, your hit point maximum is halved.
We'll use greater restoration.
Okay.
So he walks up.
Angie, you can move. What's the first thing you do?
Good question.
Can she see?
No, she's still blinded.
Here, take my honor, gold dust. Gold
Ow!
dust, diamond dust.
She's still covered in the necrotic venom, by the way.
Yeah.
She's covered head to toe in blackish ichor.
I'll try to get it off me but I can't see.
If only
I
somebody
help her
had
with that.
prestidigitation.
Get it off her.
If only.
I have prestidigitation. And I cast it a few times.
Okay. You're like begin to scrape it off, and you see it like you almost see it being absorbed by Angie's skin. As Angie kind of like she faints for a second, going unconscious, near death, then comes back. This is over the course of like 10 seconds. She goes blind, paralyzed, half hit points. Right after you guys scrape it off, she may have died. But she survives thanks to the prestidigitation.
Right, I chose that cantrip then.
The snake is there, dead. Your path ahead of you is there. You guys can continue if you wish. But now when you found out what was hiding under the tree,
Yeah.
I hope you're happy.
Would have actually
Yay.
spawned me.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
It's not in our nature to walk by.
Hmm.
Just pass it.
That's black stuff. Is there any of that?
It was like smoke, so it kind of like disappeared. You can make a religion check.
So what happened?
That was more for Zero. Maybe use their ones.
There's nothing to collect.
Well, it swallowed you. I went down.
But you,
I got hit
as a
by
cleric,
Angie.
you could try a religion
Angie
check to
got-
figure out what that was.
I
got
think I
spit.
healed randomly at some point.
Yeah. I got spit of Angie got spit by that thing. That I think it is probably why she's acting this weird.
Yeah, no, you're not,
Yeah,
you're
the
not sure what
blackish
that
acre
was.
is probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Was it?
but I was conscious, and I think the guardian of the big flying thing of George, he calls on.
It's probably
sometimes.
still there.
Oh, who looks the worst?
Yes, he dealt the killing blow, so it
Yeah, I
was
think-
great. I look the worst.
I'm on 66.
I have 18 hit points.
By the way, a few minutes after the Ichor has been removed, Angie, all your hit point maximum is full again, and you're no longer blinded. But it takes a second.
Okay, no. But my hit points are still half.
No, they're not. Not anymore.
Guardian will move to Bree.
Hmm?
You will restore 11.
Thank you.
Can that guy just keep healing, or how's it work? Once. Oh, okay.
Just once.
Because I was like, otherwise it's the most broken healing spell in the game.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
just
not
summon
You can
it.
just do that as
It's
an
not even
action.
scary.
Hmm?
It's not even.
Yeah.
Hey, my
Okay.
character is.
What do you guys want to do here, if anything?
Well, do we want to continue, or does anyone want to take a short rest here?
I want to try and grab one of the fangs of the.
Sure. You write down giant, huge snake fang.
I'm absolutely fine with that. What have we achieved by killing this thing?
I don't know. There was something about a blackish mist.
Yeah.
Well, that's just
Something
words
like-
of achievement.
Yeah. But
I don't even know it's like gone. Maybe just went on to possess another snake.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It attacked me.
It
Yeah.
swallowed you and then it started attacking us. What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
How's that?
I mean, I wanted to look, and then you
I looked.
you said okay, I will go. So yeah, I can feel kind of guilty.
I feel like, and this is what the kindest way of saying it. I feel like anyone should be swallowed. It's you. You're like proficient at that. You're like really good at it. You didn't die yet.
No, I was fine.
I don't know how you do it, but you just.
But do you mean
You're
that
fine.
the more she gets swallowed, it's like the easier it goes, or the more resistant she gets to it?
Probably the second part.
The second
I
part.
don't know why the first part is like.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, okay, here we go again.
Oh, I don't mind it as much as the first time.
That's
Okay.
weird.
After the fourth time, it's like, oh well, there we go again.
Sure.
See, I'm fine.
No,
I've just been crushed a little bit, but that was acid.
Is
man.
your
That's
arm
why I'm
still
saying
working?
Hmm?
Is your arm still working?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I'm saying it. If anyone else gets swallowed, they just get crushed. Somehow you're made of something different than us,
Well, I'm partly made of metal.
right? But I don't think that's the reason.
Why? What is the reason?
I don't know. You're just.
You want some religious connotations with it or not?
No, it's something. You're really rough.
I kind of need to be sometimes. Better at being punched than I'm.
Were you beaten as a child?
So, you guys take a long rest,
What a
or a
question!
short rest.
Yeah, do we continue immediately?
I can make some food for everyone if we want to take a short rest.
Well, I'd love some food,
Let's do a short rest.
but
So-
for real right now.
Go ahead and roll your hit die. Regain anything you regain on a short rest.
Any creature that eats my food and spends hit dice will get another D8
Yeah, I will also roll
Which
for
is
some
everyone?
rest.
This is from what?
from
The
the
healer
chef.
Ah, okay.
As part of a short rest, you can cook special food. Provided
Okay.
you have the ingredients. I still have the hot pot ingredients.
Yeah.
I assume those.
I mean, does
aside.
it say in the feat that it requires a gold cost?
No.
Then do you have to don't have to worry about it?
It just says provided you have the ingredients. Maybe
You
it
do.
does.
Anyone
No.
who also spends a hit die during their short rest also gains 3 points from short of rest.
Alright, so
So
yeah, 3
rest.
points from short rest. Go ahead and roll for your thing.
Alright.
So whatever you roll with your hit die and add
You can add 6 as well.
6 plus 3, a total of 9.
If anyone else needs some healing, I can give it.
Or
Like a
Still a full.
6 and 5.
Many of them were fucked up.
Take it.
Angie, you want to roll for hit die?
Just my hit die. Or whatever the hell.
Sure.
Okay.
If you want to spend it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bess, you do regain.
Well, close enough.
I throw another wood monster into my ring and then use my Pearl of Fragmented to regain
Or
spell slot again.
do it one more time. One more time. Oh, that's great.
Bree, how many hit points do you have right now?
I
That's-
am back
that's
at
cool.
full. I spent 5 hit die to get there.
Bess, your full hit points?
I think that's an advantage
Ooh.
of
Angie, are you at full hit points?
having a low hit point maximum.
No,
I can get back at full
90.
easily.
90. Okay. Utsul, are you at full hit points?
Let me just. Not yet.
You're at full hit points, and George?
I will be.
Yeah.
Both?
As I have 4 temporary.
My 4
Tomorrow I can make more.
I did heal Shira, and technically I can give temporary hit points. I'm not sure if it's relevant for the
No, it's relevant.
So that would be a total of 4 temporary hit points for both. And Shira.
Nice.
4 temp.
Anybody else having temporary hit points?
I have 4.
That's what's full. Utsul, are you back at full?
Yep.
You guys, after finishing a short rest, continue on day, continuing your travel as if nothing happened. There's no Theodore to document this thing this time, so you just killed the creature, and then continued.
You know what? I'm kind of missing that guy right now.
Eventually, you guys begin to set up
Really?
camp.
You of all people.
You of all people.
Yeah. Because I had someone to mock at.
Grab my machete once
That's
again.
just toxic.
I would like first, second, and third watch to they're the same again. I'm assuming.
I'll be
Yeah.
first, yeah.
In which case, first watch. Go ahead and roll perception checks.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if I roll above a 10. Yes, I do.
I don't.
Honey, you're the next one to roll the duty 4, right?
I roll
I
10
think
total.
so.
Roll a 2.
Who rolled for the snake?
Snake.
Who rolled this encounter?
Oh,
Was that you?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Snickety snick.
Okay. What'd you guys get?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
10.
10. Okay. Unless there's anything you guys wish to do during your watch goes by
Well,
relatively uneventful.
I think we're making conversation about what you just told me, and I was thinking about it, and I'd like to make a song about it. So your song is probably gonna be a bit about it. Not like,
Oh, that you were making songs.
and I'm not putting it in the on the spot like
You can if you want.
Yeah, but I don't think it should. But
It's easier than telling people
Yeah.
one by one. It takes a while.
okay, but I think it should be also be about you being swallowed. That's a joke.
Ugh.
It should also be about your deeds as a hero.
My deeds?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
deeds?
wait, sorry. I completely forgot the notes. Probably As you guys begin to leave the fighting area with the snake,
Yeah.
right at like a little bit after your short rest, as you begin to like head in the other direction, those with the higher passive perceptions, meaning this would not even include Chera. This is only George and Bree. You guys begin to feel the shaking of the earth again as something really big is approaching.
Not again.
But as you guys are leaving, you're pretty far away from it.
Okay.
Sorry, that does happen.
That's important to note.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
that does happen.
Yeah.
My deeds as a hero. Are deeds.
Well, I can't can keep count of how many monsters and foes you killed. I think of them as great deeds. And helping us out in hard times.
George is asleep.
I heard George say something in his sleep.
Yeah, he talks a lot in his sleep. He's saying like, I don't want to be a father.
Apparently, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I'll bring him back to sleep. Ping.
Yeah, that's also in his song. Bing, bing, doing George's things. Bing, bing. It really is. It's nice.
So how far have you gotten with those songs?
Well, I already finished Zira's, Angie's, mine, George's, and I want to do yours, and then one of all of us, because I asked Bez, and Bez is like, yeah, no.
Fair.
But I'd like to do something for the Big Five, because the Big Five deserves a song, I think. And I want to include Bez and Pink there.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I'm not much of a. I mean, I guess.
Or maybe I would do like a jingle for Bez and Pink. It's not like a total song, but it's like
could
for
do
10
a
seconds.
Like a theme music.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that would be funny.
Yeah.
But anytime Fink flies, it's like.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah, and every time Bez does one kind of great spell, it's like doo doo doo.
Did Bez eventually get the holy symbol?
I don't know. Did he?
Pretty sure he did.
No, he didn't.
You just go in and check George. It's like proud, loud and proud on his chest, around a snake.
Covered by.
Try it again.
Covered in beard.
Covered in beard.
That's how I feel, Sid.
But
Yeah. But and I presume we work the rest of our short rest, like been
Your
working on
rest.
it, or watch. I mean,
Yeah.
Working on the lyrics. I'm asking your questions and stuff, writing things down.
Sure. Second watch, George, you're on your own, right?
Yeah.
I would like for you to make a perception check.
Very well.
Is there anything you want to be doing during your watch? Anything that isn't?
Not specifically.
Okay. Ding.
Quietly.
Bing, bing.
Yeah. Not the most effective smithing strategy, but
It's not at all effective.
What are you even doing with this?
no, just hitting the anvil.
Oh, this is
It's
to make
nothing.
you calm down.
There's just there.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. You keep an eye out?
I do.
Ping the anvil a couple times. At one point you have to turn the thing. It's your second watch.
Yeah.
Because I'll just forget.
Put it back with zero and you go back. Still have the necklace, you check. Best doesn't have it. And then you begin to see things.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Between like
Sounds
the
like a
trees, you're
ghost
not sure
again.
at first. You kind of like see a human visage and then blink again in the darkness because you have like the fire and so there's a bit of like fire blindness. You kind of like rub your eyes and it's gone again.
Can I do the cliche movie thing where it's like, is anybody there?
Yeah, you can. You yell that out.
Yeah, that's just a great idea.
At first, there's no response. Then, like closer, echoing out through the small space here within the canopy where you guys set up camp. You hear a voice, somewhat familiar, going, I sense you. As clear as I sense anything. An urge to track, kill. And that's where we're going to be ending tonight's session. So with that,
Okay.
thank you guys for coming out to play. Thank you guys for coming out to watch. Thank you for joining over Discord with the effort that was. We'll find out what this mysterious voice is at the beginning of next session. So with that, thank you for coming out, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.